Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, stay calm. You on the road and chill, do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the Royal Blue Skies. You already know what it is, man. You know the vibes already. Duke basketball tonight on the Man Cave podcast, courtesy of the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. It's the Final Four. Tonight is Duke versus Houston in the second game of the NCAA Final Four. The first game, Florida eliminates Auburn 79-73. So Florida will await the winner of Duke versus Houston for the national championship game Monday night at 8:50 p.m. And I will be back to broadcast that game, whether Duke wins it or not. But you already know what it is, man. You know what I'm representing tonight. Let's go Duke. We got to do it. Duke versus the Houston Cougars. Houston coming in at 34 and 4 on the season. Duke at 34-3 on the season. So great matchup, man. Sorry, Duke 35-3, my bad. 35-3. Houston 34-4, man. It's going to be a great matchup. Houston is a physical team, so Duke is going to have to bring out that physicality tonight to get this job done tonight, man. But I expect Duke to pull it out. Like I said, man, always been Duke. Let's go Duke. Like I said, it's going to be a tough game against Calvin Sampson and those Houston Cougars. But hey, Duke, let's do it, man. Cooper Flagg before the game. Cooper Flagg was named the John Wooden Award winner for the College Basketball Player of the Year award. He's just the fourth freshman to ever win that award as the National Player of the Year. So more accolades keep rolling in for Duke freshman phenom Cooper Flagg, man. You know what I'm saying? Winner of the Wooten Award as well and all that stuff. Man, he's just, like I said, just racking up all these awards. But the main award is going to be that national, that natty. Let's get that natty. If he can get that national championship, man, Cooper Flagg will etch his name into Duke lore as a freshman coming in and winning. Like I said, he's not the first freshman to win a national title game, but with the team he has, it'll be probably the most prominent one as a freshman to win. Because, like I said, there's a lot of transfers on this team and a lot of new players on this team. The past freshmen that won was Jahlil Okafor and Tyus Jones and Justice Winslow on that team. That 2015 national championship, great team too. Like I said, but for Cooper Flagg, man, this will cement his status as the best player in America. He's already cemented as the best player in America, and he will be the number one pick in the NBA draft coming up in about a couple of months. So, hey, man, just more stuff to keep going on, man. Let's go Cooper Flagg. Like I said, let's keep making history, man. Let's do it tonight. Duke versus the Houston Cougars, man, should be a great game, man. Like I said, Houston is a very, very tough defensive team. So might not be a high-scoring game, but we'll see. Like I said, Duke has been able to play in games like this, too. They played Texas Tech last year. They played Houston last year, so they're kind of familiar with Houston. So we'll see. Shout out to the chat, man. Yeah, what up, fam? Are you a Duke alum? No, I'm not a Duke alum. I just, always been a Duke fan, man. Talking about over 40-some years of Duke since the early 80s, man. Always been Duke, man. Ever since, watching the Cameron Crazies on TV, the slapping on the floor and all that stuff from way back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? But Duke has been my team, man. It's like I never waver from them, never will, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Like I said, let's represent. Let's get this 6th national championship Coach K got 5 of them for us, man. Let's add another one to the trophy case, man. Like I said, let's go Cooper Flag. Let's solidify this thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Duke. It's all about Duke. Like I said, I will be back here Monday night to do the national championship game between Florida, and if it's Duke or Houston, I will be there regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is. March Madness, college basketball fans, man. And plus, Monday is the last day for college basketball because tomorrow is the girls' championship game between UConn and South Carolina tomorrow for the national championship for the women's NCAA, and then Monday night will be the men's NCAA championship on Monday night, and then after that, that's it. College basketball is finished. So only thing we'll be left with is baseball, NBA, some hockey, and also WNBA starting next month. But like I said, man, it just felt like yesterday the college basketball just started, man. Now it's finished. You know what I'm saying? Within the next couple of days, it'll be finished. But like I said, man, we're about to get the tip-off soon. Duke versus Houston. We'll get the starting lineups and start calling the games, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, to the Man Cave podcast as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. If this is your first time to my channel, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. You know what I'm saying? It costs you nothing. It is totally free. Hit that like and subscribe button, man, for your boy. And like I said, also join the Aboriginal Sports Network. Go and subscribe, man. Our one centralized location for all of our content, man. And make sure you go subscribe to all the great content creators on the Aboriginal Sports Network. Myself, the Man Cave Podcast, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports or NYG. Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, TP Way the Giant, Mets 2128, Leaf Diggy. Delay of game as well, man, and also R0B. Make sure you go and subscribe, man. Now they ain't tip yet. They about to tip though in a few minutes. About to tip, about to get the starting lineups and stuff like that, and we're about to get started. But like I said, Houston is a very experienced team and stuff like that. Like I said, always a physical game with the Cougars, man. Kelvin Sampson team has always been known for physicality, so it's gonna be another grinded out physical game again with Houston. Like I said, we eliminated these guys last year, so, they probably have payback on their mind. So it should be a great game, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I don't expect a high scoring game, but you just never know, man. Houston has not, I think their opponents haven't scored like over 60-some points, like in the last 30-some games or something like that. But as you know, Duke have won 30 of their last 31 games, man. So Duke is coming in real hot. So they're just naming the starting lineups now and stuff like that, man. But yeah, how much about using LJ Cry and Emmanuel Shear, what is his name? Shade or Shear, something like that. They got Joseph Tugler, starting lineup for Houston. So their starting lineup would be Joseph Tugler, Jawan Roberts, LJ Cryer. Yeah, we played against them last year and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Houston guards always kind of they got one of the better 3-point shooting guards in the country. And then Milos Uzan, number 7. So, like I said, this guard attack, LJ Cryer, Uzan, and Emmanuel Sharp. That's his name, Emmanuel Sharp. All right, like I said, man, let's go Duke. Let's get it on. Let's go Royal Blue and White. Royal Blue and White skies. Let's go. Starting lineups for Duke. You already know what it is, bro. It's gonna be Cayman Malawatch, Cooper Flag, Con Knipple, Tyrese Proctor, and Sion James will be the starting lineups for Duke against this Houston Cougars team. Like I said, the winner of this game plays for the national championship on Monday night against the Florida Gators. And for John Shire, a win tonight and also a natty, a win on Monday night will be his first national championship as a coach, man. That'll be great. It'll be awesome, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. It's March Madness. Couldn't ask for a better Final Four game. The first game, Florida and Auburn, was a great game. Shout out to my boy RC Hawkeye right there, RC Basketball. He called that game. I was on his stream listening to him calling that a Florida Auburn game, man. Great, excellent game, man. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Does like UCLA with women's and Iowa women's basketball, as well as WNBA Minnesota Lynx and the Las Vegas Aces and the Indiana Fever basketball and stuff like that, man. Great guy into the women's game. Make sure you go check out his content. All right, Duke is being introduced right now, so they're about to tip it off soon. So far as Cooper Flag, Con Knipple, Cayman Malawatch, Tyrese Proctor, and Sion James. So, like I said, we'll see how this game start off, man. Like I said, we'll see if the guys got some jitterbugs or some bugs in there. You know what I'm saying? I want these guys to come out, play loose, and let's get this dub. Let's go Duke. Blue Devils all the way. Like I said, man, every time you play teams like Texas Tech, Houston, and back in the day, used to be Michigan State, tough physical team, man. You was in for a street brawl with those guys when you play those tough teams, man. So this will be another one with Houston tonight, man. Let's say Duke is coming in this game as a 4.5 point favorite. It was like 5.5. I think it went down to 4.5. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about this Final Four, all number one seeds. Florida just knocked out Auburn, another number one seed, and now this one is number one seed Houston against number one seed Duke. So, hey, couldn't ask for a better Final Four with all number one seeds in here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose, man. So hopefully, like I said, man, we get to go on and meet up with Florida on Monday night for this national championship. I think for the Duke players in the starting lineups are future pros. Yeah, Sion James is iffy. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, Malawatch, Con Knipple, Cooper Flag, Tyrese Proctor, Sion James. He could probably be a second round pick or something like that. He's a good strong guard or something like that, man. So we'll see how see how he does in like the combines and stuff like that, man. But like I said, man, it's good size for a guard. He won't kind of remind me of like a Luken Dortz from OKC, body wise, because Luken Dortz is like that. You know what I'm saying? Strong guy. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, like I said, he can shoot the ball, continue to shoot the ball better and stuff like that. He'll get in there. Yeah, like I said, with the three freshmen, Malawatch, Knipple, and Flag. So, like I said, Flag won the Wooden Award for the men's, and Juju Watkins won it for the women's. Wooden Award. John Wooden Award Players of the Year. Coming in hot. The Cougars coming this game with 17 straight wins. Duke with 15 straight wins. So, man, this is a battle of, like I said, battle of these number ones. Battle of the ones. It's going to be a tough game here. All right. About to get started. The tip is up, and the Cougars get the ball first. Cougars with the ball. Uzan with the ball. Finds Robert. Roberts in the lane. His shot is up. No good, and it is deflected out, and it is be Cougars ball. All right, let's go. All right, Cougars inbounds. Sharp over to Roberts, over to Cryer. Cryer guarded by James. Over to Sharp. Cryer with the ball. With Proctor. Out to Uzan. His three-point shot is an air ball. And it will be Duke ball. All right, so Duke will inbounds. Did they change the call? Look like it's a shot clock probably malfunctioning right now. So yeah, it'll be Cougars ball. It was off of Sion James. All right, Cougars inbounds. Uzan looking. And it's a 24-second shot clock violation, so it'll be Duke basketball. All right, so Duke will get the ball for their first possession. Proctor with the ball over to Knipple at the top of the key. Knipple over to James. James with the ball. Looking, finds Knipple down to Cooper Flag. Shot is up and it is blocked. Malawatch had it. And Houston has the ball now. And look like Tugler's down. And fouled by Malawatch. So fouls Emmanuel Sharp. Fouls. So Malawatch fouls Sharp. And Javier Francis replaces him. Houston with the ball. Over to Robertson over to Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Cryer over to Sharp. His 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Robertson out to LJ Cryer for a wide open 3. Good. And Houston draws first blood. Goes up 3-0. So Duke got to get on the board. They got to get on the boards. Got to rebound. Can't be letting these guys get second chance opportunities. All right, Duke inbounds Flag over to James. James over to Knipple. Knipple with the ball over to Flag. Flag out to Knipple. Back to Knipple. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Knipple go to the free throw line. All right, so Knipple will be at the free throw line for Duke. All right, the 6'7" freshman from Milwaukee. First free throw was good. Second free throw is also good. 3-2 Houston. 18-15 early first quarter, game just starting. Early first half. Houston with the ball. Sharp looking for the ball. Inbounds to Uzan. Uzan guarded by James. Across the timeline. Over to Cryer. Cryer over to Sharp. Sharp over to Francis. Francis with the ball. Looking. Francis finds Uzan. Uzan guarded by Knipple. His 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Houston, getting all the rebounds. They out-rebounding Duke right now. Cryer with the ball in the lane. His fall-away shot is up. No good. And it is Duke ball, but Duke got to get on the boards. It's like Houston is one of the better rebounding teams, just as Duke is. It's like they are out-rebounding Duke right now. All right, Duke with the ball. James over to Flag. Flag with the ball. Flag still with the ball. Directing traffic. Shot is up, no good. Malawatch with the tip, no good. Rebounded by Houston, and here comes the Cougars. Over to Sharp. Shot is up, no good, but Houston gets the rebound. Now Houston is out rebounding Duke. It's like every rebounder, they are out rebounding Duke right now. So they're getting all the loose balls. Cryer with the ball into Roberts. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Flag, and here comes Duke. Down 3-2. Flag throws out to Sion James. His 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Francis, and here comes the Cougars. Over to Uzan. Uzan with the ball. Looking for Cryer. Finds Cryer. Cryer guarded by Flag. Cryer step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Knipple, and here comes Duke looking for their first lead. Over to Tyrese Proctor. Proctor with the ball. We got a mismatch over to Cooper Flag. Flag's looking. Flag still with the ball in the post. And too high for Malawatch, and here comes the bad turnover by Flag. That was an easy basket. Over to LJ Cryer. Cryer in the lane to Sharp. And he is fouled by Proctor. I don't know what Flag was looking. That was an easy pass to Malawatch, man. That would have been an easy 2. He just overthrew Malawatch. So the Cougars will be at the free throw line. Sharp will be at the free throw line for the Cougars. All right, Sharp's first free throw is up, and it's no good. And substitution for the Cougars. And in the game, and Sharp's second free throw is up and is good. 4-2 for Duke. Caleb Foster just checked in the game for Duke as well. All right, so Duke with the ball, down 4-2. Flag, inbounds to Foster. Houston right now out rebounding Duke 8-3, so they're killing Duke on the boards, and that's the reason why they're in the lead. All right, Foster with the ball around the flag screen. Over to Con Knipple. Elbow three-point shot is up and good. 5-4. Duke take their first lead. Uzan inbounds. The ball has the ball back, guarded by Caleb Foster. Uzan around the Francis screen. And Patrick Gungba's in the game. Cooper Flag with the steal. Over to Caleb Foster. Foster in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded. Flag had it. Those are Knipple. And Houston has it. And they're going to score a layup. 6-5. Houston goes up 6-5. So Houston right now out hustling Duke right now. Duke with the ball. Foster with the ball over to Cooper Flag. Flag to Con Knipple. Another wide open three-point shot. This time doesn't go. Rebounded by Francis, and here comes the Cougars. His fall-away shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Caleb Foster. Here comes Duke. Caleb Foster with the ball. Foster with the ball to Con Knipple. Knipple with the ball over to Cooper Flag. His three-point shot is up and good. And Duke goes back up 8-6. All right, Houston with the ball. Uzan over to Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Over to Malik Wilson. Back to Uzan. Uzan with the ball. Guarded by Caleb Foster in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Foster, and here comes Duke. Foster with the ball. Over to Cooper Flag. Flag over to Tyrese Proctor in the lane. Proctor throws it up and in. And Duke goes up 10-6. So good shot by Proctor. All right, Houston with the ball. Uzan has the ball across the timeline. Yeah, this game looked like it's another heavyweight brawl. Over to LJ Cryer. Cryer at the top of the key. Over to Uzan. Back to LJ Cryer, guarded by Proctor. And Patrick Gungba steps out. Proctor at the top of the key. Cryer. Step back jump shot is up and good. 10-8. So good, tough shot by Cryer. Duke with the ball. 13:31 left to go in the first half. LJ Cryer has 5 points in the game for the Houston Cougars. All right, Caleb Foster directing traffic at the logo. Over to Tyrese Proctor. Proctor with the ball over to Flag. Flag at the top of the key. Looking, finds Proctor. Proctor being double teamed back to Flag. Flag with the shot. His three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Uzan, and here comes the Cougars. Uzan with the ball over to Cryer. Cryer around the Francis screen. Cryer with the ball. Step back three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Caleb Foster, and here comes Duke. Foster over to Cooper Flag. Flag down the lane for the dunk. 12-8. What a dunk by Cooper Flag. Good take. 4-point Duke lead. Houston with the ball. Uzan has the ball. Around the Francis screen. Uzan. Step back jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Cooper Flag, and here comes Duke. Flag ahead to Caleb Foster. Foster with the ball. Foster at the elbow. Over to Patrick Gungba at the top of the key. Gungba down low to Con Knipple cutting backdoor for the layup. Good. Duke goes up 14-8. All right, Houston with the ball. Uzan over to Wilson. Wilson has the ball, bringing it up across the timeline. Duke is on a 9-2 run, the last 240 of this first half. Cryer with the ball now around the screen with Patrick Gumba. His shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. And it's timeout on the floor. So when we come back, LJ Cryer will be at the free throw line. What a move by Cooper. Flag on a fast break, man, for the dunk. Much needed dunk. Said Khan is so good, man. Sneakily, quietly good. Yeah, man. He is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these guys are all freshmen, man. I could just imagine how if he'd be here for 2-3 years, but I know he'll be going after this season or probably next season. But like I said, he's one of those guys, man. He's just like a basketball IQ. He can shoot that three, man. And then if he has a mismatch, he'll try to post you up inside, man, and stuff like that. So, yeah, he's good, man. Like I said, hopefully I could keep him around for another year, but I know that's wishful thinking, you know what I'm saying? So they'll be gone and stuff like that. But it's all good because after they leave, then in comes the Boozer twins will come in next year. Boozer twins and the other highly rated recruiting class coming in. You know what makes Florida so great? They don't pay any time. They're behind. They would just keep patience. They keep coming. Yeah, man. Yeah, they're gonna keep coming, man. Florida's gonna. I mean, yeah, them teams gonna keep coming. Like I said, they could score. Florida's like Alabama, man. They could just keep scoring. So when you got a lead, no lead is safe with them guys. You got to keep your foot on the gas with those dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? They can score, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, should be a great game. Like I said, either team, if Houston or Duke, like I said, man. In this game, like I said, first things first, we got to take care of business right here, man. He says, lace up. This looks like it's gonna be a track meet. Yeah, but Houston's not really. Houston, one of those defensive teams. They want to keep the ball. They want to keep the score down in the 60s and something like that. Their games are really high scoring. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they got good 3-point shooters and stuff. But if you stay home with the 3-point shooters and stuff like that, and grinding out with them, like I said, this game should be in the 60s or something like that. But if it's in the 70s, that's cool. But like I said, you really ain't gonna see it going in the 80s, man. It ain't gonna be a track meet. So his final score could be 66-62 or 66-60 or something like that, or 73-68. But it just depends, man. It just depends what type of night they're having, man. If the 3-point shots is falling, the scores go high. If the 3-point shots ain't falling, you know what I'm saying? You live and die by the 3-point shot. Duke men's and UConn women's blown out everyone they face is wild. Yeah, that's how it's been looking, man. You know what I'm saying? But, when it gets down to the last final game, like I said, I was surprised they blew out what seemed like that yesterday. UConn women's blew out UCLA like that yesterday. I thought it was going to be a close game, like a 5-point, 6-point game. But, yeah, Paige Beckers and UConn had other ideas, But, yeah, but UConn, like I said, they face South Carolina. That's going to be a tough game tomorrow, man, for that championship. So that should be a great game, man, for the women's game, man. Like I said, these Final Fours is great for the men's and the women's and stuff like that. So, great games for everybody to watch and stuff like that. But like I said, by Monday, college basketball will be finished, man. Monday night, Tuesday morning, college basketball will be all finished. All right, I'm going to return back to action. So LJ Cryer should be at the free throw line for the Cougars. And I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, man, and all social media platforms to the Man Cave Podcast. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button, man. And also share this on all social media platforms, man. It costs you nothing to subscribe, man. It is totally free, man. And also hit that notification bell. All right. LJ Cryer at the free throw line. His first free throw is good. He said, there's go Coach K. He looked like he could still coach one more year, too. Yeah. Yeah, but, like I said, man, hey, he got out at a great time, man. You know what I'm saying? He's against some health issues, something with hip issues and stuff. Even though he got it corrected, but, hey, man, he's 70-something years old. He want to go enjoy the rest of his life, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he got a lifetime, thing with Duke and all that stuff. So it's all good, man. He could come to the games whenever, you know what I'm saying? Just a little stone's drop from his crib in Durham right to the campus. You know what I'm saying? Long-time legends, man. Like I said, a lot of these legends are hanging it up. Coach K, Jim Boeheim, Jim Larrañaga, Leonard Hamilton, Tony Bennett, Nick Saban. All these guys are hanging it up, man. They get up in their 70s, man. I was surprised Belichick came back to coach in North Carolina, go to a college, man. It's like, yo, he's 70-some years old. I don't know how much longer you're going to hang on with that, man, because, once you get up in your 70s, it's time to retire, chill, and relax and just enjoy life. You built the program. Yep, Gino Auriemma coaching. He said he might go 1 or 2 more years. Yep, Gino Auriemma, he's going to be he'll soon be gone too. It's still because he might go 1 or 2 more years or maybe 4 or 5. Yeah, it just depends on health issues sometimes, man. It's like, I think, now with the nil deal and the transfer portal, man, it's just getting too much for some of these coaches. It's like, you can't keep doing this like every single year, trying to recruit a player to stay. A guy who was playing for you, got to recruit him after the season over to stay, or somebody will pay him some more money. He's going to leave. It's just like every year is going to be like a team's going to, you ain't going to see too many continuity with some of these big teams no more, because guys going to be leaving, coming and go because the transfer portal. And you don't have to sit out a year. So if you don't have to sit out a year, more people are moving around. Since I think since the tournament started about to end, it's like 1,400 players in college basketball have entered the transfer portal. 1,400 has entered the portal. Because like I said, most of it is about money, is about getting paid. These kids are getting paid, man, to go to another school. Like you might have a star here, you know what I'm saying? And next thing, like even with us, with Isaiah Evans, the freshman that shoot the three, he might be on the move after the season because it could be a transfer portal. Somebody might pay him like $1 million to go or $2 million to go over there. He might just leave if he didn't go to the NBA. That's what it says. It's not like these guys are coming back to your school even though the season is over. Because next is like every year, man, like some other teams pay them or something like that, and nil deals, and they be like, I'm gone. And hey, I can't blame them, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't blame them, man. Yeah, it's approaching 1,200. Yeah, it was like 1,400 the last count, man. It's like 1,400 and more. And, even in the women's game, too, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's like I said, a lot of these old coaches don't have time for that no more, man. It's like they're trying to build programs. It's like you got to keep starting over and over and over and over every year, you know what I'm saying, with this new nil deal and stuff like that. So it's getting a little bit harder. So they like, I'm going to leave it to the younger guys to do that thing, man. All right, 14-9 to score. Cryers at the free throw line for his second free throw. His second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Con Knipple over to Caleb Foster. Foster with the ball. Duke with a 5-point lead. Foster at the top of the key, guarded by Cryer. Over to Malik Brown. Brown over to looking. Finds Caleb Foster. Thought he got fouled. Over to Gillis. Gillis to Con Knipple. To Brown, to Proctor, over to Brown, and it is tipped and stolen by Houston. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Gillis, and he is fouled. So good defense by Gillis and Duke. So it'll be Duke ball. All right, so Duke with the ball. Foster with the ball. Down the lane, and he is fouled by Uzan. All right, so Caleb Foster would be Foster at the free throw line. His first free throw is no good. So Uzan will go to the bench with 2 fouls. All right, Caleb Foster looking for his second free throw. Second free throw's up, and that's also no good. Rebounded by Con Knipple, who slips inside and lays it up and in. 16-9. Good take by Knipple. Duke up 7. All right, Cougars with the ball. Wilson with the ball. Across the timeline, over to LJ Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Over to Tugler. All right, Cryer with the ball. Tugler. And ball is stolen by Mason Gillis, and he is fouled. So foul on Houston. It'll be Duke ball. All right, so Duke will have the ball. Timeout on the floor. So timeout on the floor. Duke up 16-9 so far. Like I said, man, great game. Like I said, man, first game was a great game. Florida and Auburn, man. And that one, like I said, Auburn had them in the first half, man. Auburn couldn't do no wrong in the first half. Second half, Florida just turned it up a little bit more. Auburn was right there, but like I said, they just could never seem to. Once Florida came back and took the lead, they could just seem to get over it and just like, because the game was right there for the longest, man. So, it's crazy. I only watched Florida one time in a conference tournament before I said that's my title game pick. I guess my basketball eyes worked well that day. Yeah, William Clayton and the Gators, the truth. Yeah, man. Yeah, them dudes is tough, man. But like the SEC was tough this year. The SEC was the toughest basketball conference this year, man. With Florida, Alabama, Auburn, Ole Miss. Who else? Texas. No, Texas second. Texas. No, they ain't a Big 12, but yeah, man. They were tough, man. Alabama, Florida, Auburn, those top three teams was tough all year round, man. They could score on anybody. They could beat up on anybody, man. Like I said, we've already played Auburn this year, man. We beat them in Cameron and stuff like that. But they're a tough squad, man. Alabama, that's the team that I thought it was going to give us some more fits, man. Alabama, we ended up blowing Alabama out, but, because Alabama could score. They could score, just like Florida, man. So whoever plays next, like I said, if we meet Florida, that's gonna be a track meet too with Florida. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a track meet because Florida can get up and down the court and score, man. Walter Clayton Jr. should be a top 5 pick, top 5, top 6 picks. I don't care. He a senior. Yeah, man. He's it's definitely helped him, man. His tournament has definitely helped Walter Clayton Jr., man. So yeah, he's on the radar, man. So, he'll be there in the NBA combines and stuff like that if he comes out or something like that. So, he's having a great tournament, man. He had 34 today, dropped 34. They needed all 34 of them points, man, because if he has a bad game, there goes Florida, man. If Walter Clayton has a bad game, that's what that's a good sign for the opponent. You know what I'm saying? They just got to lock him up and, make somebody else beat him on Florida. You know what I'm saying? All right. Coming back to action. Duke up 16-9. Should be just Duke ball inbounding. I don't know how he can do it, but I need Timberwolves to move heaven and earth and get him. Yes, him and Ant-Man would be nasty. Yeah, I don't think they really got to move heaven and earth because Walter Clayton, like I said, man, for the most part, to draft these international players. All right, Duke with the ball. Foster over to Knipple to Proctor. Proctor with the ball. Looking. Over to Knipple. Knipple in the lane. Try to find somebody. To Malik Brown. Over to Caleb Foster. Foster looking in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Malik Brown up and in. Good put back in by Malik Brown. 18-9 Duke. Good. All right. Cougars with the ball. Wilson guarded by Knipple at the elbow. Around Watson, Robertson screen. And now Wilson still with the ball over to Cryer. Cryer guarded by Knipple. Cryer. And he almost loses the ball over to. And it is stolen and it is deflected out and it is Duke ball. All right, so it'll be Duke ball with a 9-point lead, 18-9. 9:46 left to go in the first half. Duke with the ball. Caleb Foster with the ball. Foster at the top of the key, guarded by Cryer. Around him, over to Malik Brown. Brown with the ball. Looking. Finds Knipple. Knipple. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Gillis Out to Proctor for his 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Knipple over to Proctor. His shot is up, no good. And rebounded by Houston. And here comes the Cougars over to Sharp. And he is fouled by Gillis. Is Houston a good comeback team, I wonder? Yeah, Houston, they're a team that could come back, but not really because, I mean, they're good. They shoot the 3-point shots good, but if they're not hitting the shots or you're running them off the line, then, they're not really one of those explosive offense. They, like I said, they like to keep the scores down in the 60s and stuff like that or in the 50s, you know what I'm saying? So they're not really one of those high-powered offense like Florida, Alabama, and those type of teams and stuff like that. They can give you some troubles if their guards are hitting and stuff like that. Yeah, I see some a little of them bots is in the chat, man. I just had to get rid of some of them. RC, if you see them, just like put them in timeout. All right. Sharp with the ball. Crier inbounds to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Over to Tugler. Back to Sharp. Sharp in the lane. His shot is up. No good. And there's a foul called on James. So Roberts will be at the free throw line. All right, 9-point Duke lead. Juwan Roberts at the free throw line. His first free throw is up, and it's no good. All right, Roberts' second free throw is up, and it's good. 18-10 Duke. All right. Duke with the ball. Duke with inbound. So Cooper Flag inbounds to Sion James with an 8-point Duke lead. James with the ball across the timeline. James down the lane, finds Cooper Flag to Malawatch. Shot is up and is blocked and is controlled by Houston. Here comes the Cougars. Sharp with the ball over to Crier. Crier out to Sharp. His 3-point shot from the top is good. 18-13, and here comes the Cougars. All right, Duke inbounds. James over Flag. Flag over to James. James in the lane over to Gillis. His 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by LJ Crier. Here comes the Cougars. Crier out the corner. 3-point shot is no good, and Duke can't get the rebound. Crier with the ball. This is how over to Juwan Roberts. And low shot is up and good, and Duke is getting out hustled on the rebounds. This is why Houston is still around in the game, man, because there's some second chance rebound. Houston has 7 offensive rebounds. Timeout on the floor, Duke, and it's a 3-point game now. 18-15 Duke. 7 offensive rebounds. Duke got to do a better job of getting that rebound. I mean, Duke is a good rebounding team, but everybody got to get them balls, man. They got to get those rebounds. Yeah, those the bots that just keep making new accounts come back when they move on somewhere else and come back getting named by almost everyone. Yep, I know, man. I done did it like 3 times already, man. You know what I'm saying? I done got like about 3 or 4 of them out of here, man. They always do it around, when you're doing the games and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, so like I said, it's a 3-point game, and Houston's rebounding is keeping them in this game. Duke got to get on the ball. They got to rebound this ball. If they can rebound a lot of these missed shots, man, like I said, they can put some distance between them and the Cougars, but they got to get these rebounds. Stop these second chance points. Like I said, so Houston cut a 9-point lead down to 3. So, like I said, Duke gotta get back on the scoring bench. You got to start scoring, man. You can't just can't coast, man. You got to keep on playing. You got to keep on scoring. Gotta keep on playing. And you need some guys to put the ball in the basket, man. Gotta put the ball in the basket, man. Like I said, I'll see what they play, what they call coming out of the timeout, man. Like I said, got to get a score here, man. When Duke gets the ball, got to get a score. Got to stop this momentum by the Cougars right now. Cougars on a 6-0 run right now. He said, I'm rolling with Dawn, Joyce, Malaysia, and them as a Caitlin fan. If Paige leaves the championship over South Carolina, I'll probably never hear the end of it. Yeah, man. It should be a tough, good game tomorrow, man. Another great game tomorrow, the women's championship game, UConn versus South Carolina. Yeah, you know, they say the cream always rises to the top. All right, let's see what these boys come out with, man, out of this timeout, man. Like I said, regroup, and like I said, let's go, man. Stay focused. Let's stay focused, man. Play strong with the ball. Like I said, make shots and play strong with the ball. All right, Duke with the ball. 7:40 left to go in the first half. Duke will inbounds. Flag inbounds to James. James with the ball over the flag, back to James. Finds Knipple at the elbow, over to James. James in the lane. Back out to Flag. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Flag with the ball. Throws to Sion James. Why is he faking so much? The shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Houston. Why are you faking so much, man? Just go straight up, bro. Cryer with the ball for Houston. Cryer guarded by Flag. Over to Arsenal. Arsenal guarded by Knipple at the wing. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Cryer at the top of the key. Cryer over to Roberts. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Flag, had the ball, and Houston has the ball again. Arsenal, his shot is blocked by Cooper Flag. Duke got to get on they got to get on this rebounding thing. Flag with the ball. Flag looking, finds James. And Duke, like I said, they're a little bit out of sort on offense right now. Flag with the ball at the top of the key. With LJ Cryer on him. Flag in the lane. His fall away jump shot is up. No good. And it is Houston ball, and Duke has went cold, man. It's like Paige going to need some more muscle through. Otherwise, they're going to get bullied like Caitlin. Muscle, though. Yeah, she's a more muscle, though, as otherwise. All right, Cougars with the ball. LJ Cryer has the ball. Cryer over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Still around the key. Guarded by Tyrese Proctor. Sharp over to Roberts. Roberts looking. Finds Sharp. Now Malawatch is out there. And the screen out, and it is stolen by Sion James over to Tyrese Proctor. Proctor with the ball. Over to James. James guarded by Roberts. Got to take these dudes, man. Spread them out and take them, man. Over to Knipple. Knipple with the ball. Over to Flag. Flag looking. Finds Malawatch for the dunk and one. Good look. Yeah, I was on your mouth, all that faking. Yeah, man, dude, you a strong guard. Go up and make them foul you, man. No, man, hey, bro. At the end of the day, man, like I said, play strong. You bigger than these dudes, go right up and they gonna foul you, man. So Malawatch will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. He was fouled by Sharp. And Malawatch's free throw was up, and it's good. Duke go back up 6, 21-15. 5:41 left to go in the first half. So far in the tournament, Malawach, 11 points a game, 2 blocks, 5 or 6 rebounds. All right. Cougars inbounds. And it looked like Kayla Foster would check in the game for Duke. All right. Cougars inbounds. Wilson inbounds to Arsenal. Back to Wilson. Wilson guarded by Foster. Across the timeline. Wilson. Round a Roberts screen. Wilson still with the ball, guarded by Foster. Over to Arsenal. Arsenal around a Roberts screen. Arsenal, his jump shot from the is an air ball, rebounded by Wilson. And Houston gets another and stolen by Malik Brown. And it's like Duke they gotta play much stronger with the basketball. Rebound the basketball with 2 hands, bro. Strong. Good defense by Brown. All right, Duke with the ball. Cooper Flag with the ball over to Brown. Brown with the ball over to Tyrese Proctor for his shot. Banked in and good. All right, so Duke go up by 8. Cougars inbounds. Wilson with the ball. Over to Arsenal. Arsenal to Cryer. Cryer back to Wilson. Wilson guarded by Flag. Wilson. Fall away jump shot is no good. And it is Duke basketball. So it'll be Duke ball up 8. All right, Duke with the ball. Foster with the ball. Duke up 8. 4:33 left to go. Foster with the ball. Looking. Trying to find Knipple. Finds Con Knipple. Back to Foster. Foster in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Looked like he got fouled. No call. Rebounded by the Cougars. By Roberts. And here comes the Cougars. Down 8. Cryer with the ball. Cryer. And he looked like he walked. Sharp with a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Foster. And Cooper Flag with the ball. Flag. At the top of the key. Guarded by Cryer. Flag in the lane. Throws it back out to Kayla Foster. Out to Tyrese Proctor to Con Knipple for his corner 3-point shot is good. And Duke goes up 11, 26-15. All right. Cougars with the ball. Inbounds to Arsenal. Arsenal with the ball over to Cryer. Duke is on an AO run last 2 minutes. All right. Cryer back to Arsenal. Arsenal out to Francis. Back to Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Looking for Roberts. Guarded by Brown. Good spin move when a dunk by Roberts. Left Malik Brown, 26-17. All right, Duke with the ball. Foster over to Brown. Brown with the ball. Over to Cooper Flag. Fakes. Cooper Flag with Roberts on him. Flag in the lane. Back to Malik Brown. Good backdoor pass. 28-17. HU got no points the last one. They in a drought. Yep. Houston got no. Yep. 28-17. All right. Cougars with the ball. Cryer with the ball over to Roberts. Roberts to Arsenal. Arsenal with the ball. Guarded by Tyrese Proctor at the elbow. Arsenal around the thing. And shot is up. No good, but he is fouled and timeout on the floor. Foul on Duke. And Houston will be going to the free throw line when we get back. All right, so far so good, man. I want to thank everybody, man, for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, man, and all social media platforms on this live stream. Duke versus Houston in this NCAA Final Four game. The winner goes to play Monday night for the national championship against the Florida Gators, who are awaiting the winner of this game right now, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and also share this on all social media platforms, man, and as well as go subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network, man, one centralized location for all of our content, man. The link is right there in the chat, man. Make sure you go and subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network and all the members, good content creators, myself, the Man Cave Podcast, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, TP Way, Mets 2128, Leaf Diggy, R0B, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, man, and Delay of Game. Make sure you go and tap in. Someone said my watch looked like an extra tall Lou all day. He doesn't mean crazy. He wearing them. Yo, you know that was his coach, right? That's his coach on the South Sudan team that played in the Olympics. Lou Aldang was the coach of that team. And he's the one who's been getting some players from South Sudan, you know what I'm saying, into the, league and all that stuff in college basketball and all that stuff. So he's like an ambassador and stuff like that. But yeah, that's why he wear the number 9, Lou Aldang. He was his coach on the, they just played in the Olympics, last year or something like that. And he played for South Sudan. South Sudan, was giving some fits in that Olympic Games. They got some little good players on their team, man. Yeah, man, for real, man. Yeah, Lou Aldang was the coach in that Olympic game, the summertime, man, for the South Sudan team and stuff like that. Yeah, South Sudan was giving some people some problems in that Olympics this year, man. Getting some good players coming over there, man, coming out of there. Yeah, this bot just don't stop, man. I just been hitting them and stuff like that, man. It ain't gonna stop, man. So I'm just keep looking at it and stuff like that. But I'm right on it too, so it's all good. I'm trying to get them for like 24 hours or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, so far so good with Duke. But like I said, man, let's keep it widening this lead, man. Don't give these guys any leeway and stuff like that. Plus, their point guard is out. Uzan is out, man. So hey, he's been out with 2 fouls for a minute, man. So hey, let's just, like I said, these last 2 minutes and 36 seconds, let's play strong. Let's finish out this quarter strong on this half, man. So like I said, in the second half, let's go, man. And this, like I said, look at the thing. Duke has 2 turnovers. Houston has 6, but Houston is staying in this game because of the offensive rebounds. 9 offensive rebounds to 4. You know what I'm saying? So, but Duke right now, like I said, Con Knipple right now is leading the way with 12 points for Duke, man. Con Knipple. All right, so what's his name? All right, so the Cougars are back to action. The Cougars will be at the free throw line. He's at the first free throw is good for Javier Francis, and the second free throw is also good. Javier Francis. So it's 28-19, 9-point Duke lead. Duke inbounds, flag, inbounds to Caleb Foster. Foster with the ball across the timeline, guarded by Uzan, who just checked back in. Duke finds Knipple, who's been the high man for Duke right now. Knipple throws to Cooper Flag with the ball, guarded by Roberts at the elbow. Flag takes Roberts, down low, shot is up, and no good. Rebounded by rebounded by Cooper Flag. Flag shot is good, and a foul. Good, and 1 by Cooper Flag. So Duke goes up 30-19. Flag will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. So Flag was fouled by Javier Francis. And Flag's free throw is good. So Duke goes up 12, 31-19. 2:07 left to go before the half. And here comes the Cougars. All right, Uzan with the ball, guarded by Proctor, over to Sharp, over to Cryer. Cryer with the ball, over to Uzan. Uzan, guarded by Foster. Uzan around a Roberts screen. Uzan looking, finds Crier in the corner for his three-point shot, and it's good. 31-22. So Houston down 9. Duke with the ball. Flag inbounds to Foster. Foster back to Flag. Flag with the ball finds Tyrese Proctor. Over to Malawatch. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled, and he'll be going to the free throw line. So the foul was on Tugler from Houston. So Malawatch will be at the free throw line for Duke with a 9-point lead. 1:28 left to go before the half. All right, so Malawatch be on the free throw line. His first free throw is no good. A little short on that free throw. Hopefully, like I said, if missed the first one, his second free throw is up, and it's good. 32-22, 10-point Duke lead. All right, Cougars inbound. Cougars inbound to Uzan. Uzan with the ball. Guarded by Proctor. Over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball over to Crier. Crier to Uzan. Uzan around a Robert screen. Uzan. Step back three-point shot is good. 32-25. And just like that is a 7-point Duke lead. Flag inbounds to Foster. Foster with the ball. Over to Knipple. Knipple over to Cooper Flag. Flag. Guarded by Roberts. Over to Malawatch, and he is fouled again. Good look by Cooper Flag. So Malawatch will be back at the free throw line again. So Malawatch at the free throw line for 2. His first free throw is good. 33-25. No substitution. 46 seconds left to go. Look like for Houston. All right, Malawatch second free throw is up, and it's good. Back to a 9-point Duke lead, 34-25, with 46 seconds left to go before the half. All right, Cougars. Malik Brown will check in for Duke. For Malawatch. Cougars with the ball. Over to Cougars with the ball. Over to LJ Crier. Crier with the ball. 3-point shot from the top of the key. Good. 34-28. And just like that, these guys ain't going away. All right. 6-point Duke lead. Shot clock is off. Duke with the ball. Flag inbounds to Sion James. James with the ball back to Flag. Flag with the ball at the top of the logo. 6-point game. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Flag around the Proctor screen over to Proctor. His 3-point shot is up. No good. And it is out of bounds. And should be Houston's ball with 0.2 seconds left to go. Houston inbounds to Crier, and that's it. And we are at halftime. So at halftime, Duke with a 6-point lead at half, 34-28 against the Houston Cougars. Like I said, the winner of this game plays Monday night for the national championship against the Florida Gators, who are awaiting the winner of this game. So we'll be back with the halftime stats, man, right after a word from our sponsor, courtesy of the Man Cave Podcast.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That Turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, remain calm. You on the road and chill, do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.TOD. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
All right, we are back with the halftime score. Once again, Duke is up 34-28 against the Houston Cougars. For the Houston Cougars, Tugler in the game with no points in this game right now. Jawan Roberts has 5 points and 8 rebounds. Milos Uzan with 3 points in the game. Emmanuel Sharp with 4 points. LJ Cryer, the high scorer in the game for the Cougars, with 12 points. Off the bench, Javier Francis with 2 points and Malik Wilson with 2 points. Overall shooting for the Houston Cougars, 9 of 29 from the field for 31%. But from three-point shooting, they are 5 of 11 for 46%, and that's what's keeping them in the game as well. Free throw shooting, 5 of 8 for 63%. Rebound, they have 22 rebounds, 9 offensive rebounds. That's another thing that's really keeping them in the game. 9 offensive rebounds, total 22 rebounds, only with 3 assists and 6 turnovers in the game. For the Blue Devils, Cooper Flagg with 8 points, 4 rebounds. Kamen Malawach with 6 points. Con Knipple, the high man for Duke, with 12 points. Tyrese Proctor has 4. Sion James have yet to score in this game. Like I said, they're going to need more scoring out of these guys. Off the bench, Malik Brown has 4 points off the bench, and he's the only person off the bench that scored. So these other guys got to get in there and get some scores, man. Overall shooting for Duke, 12 of 29 for 41%. Three-point shooting, Duke is only 3 of 9 for 33%. Free throw shooting, 7 of 10 for 70%. Duke has 17 rebounds, 8 assists, and only 2 turnovers in the game. Once again, Duke up 34-28 over Houston in this second game of this NCAA game. The first game, like I said, Florida advances. They eliminate Auburn 79-73. So Florida will await the winner of this game to play for national championship on Monday night at 8:50, 9 o'clock p.m. on Monday night. What'd you say, RC? Yeah, every time you thought Duke might run away with it, Houston just kind of hung around some kind of way. Yeah, that's the thing, and that's what's scary, though, man. It's like you've been doing good in the first half, and you only have a 6-point lead. Like I said, these guys got to pick up the pace. They got to pick it up, man. They got to pick it up, man. They got to run these guys, man, in the second half. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick up the pace and play fast, man. It's like, let's go, man. Got to force the issue, be the aggressor, keep your foot on the gas. You can't sit on, rest on your laurels, man. You got to keep scoring. You got to go. This is on the same thing like how Auburn and Florida was. Auburn had a good lead in the first half, and then the second half, just came to life. Florida came to life, and it's like almost Houston gonna come to life. Duke has got to, like I said, they got to put their foot on the gas. You got to push the pace, and you got to score the ball. But the most important thing, we got to rebound. Too many offensive rebounds for Houston, man. This is why they are in the game, man. You got to get those rebounds. Everybody else got to help out and get rebounds. Got to get rebounds. There are 5 guys on the floor. Rebounds come. Anybody can get the rebound. It doesn't have to be specific guys getting rebounds. Everybody got to get rebounds. The ball coming to you got to make an effort to go get the ball. You can't just sit there and wait for the ball to fall in your lap. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just get out there and do what you got to do. And got to make some shots. Guys got to make some shots. Sion James got to score. You can't be having a donut, in the Final Four, man. You got to put points up. You got to score. Can't have guys with donuts out there on the floor, man. We got to score. We got to bring this thing on home. Like I said, we want to be playing for that natty on Monday against Florida, man. And like I said, tomorrow will be the women's championship game. South Carolina versus Connecticut for the national championship game for the women's. And then Monday night, like I said, Florida will await the winner of this game for the national championship. Yep. Hey, I picked the same thing too, man. It was either Duke. I think it was Duke and Auburn that I picked, or Florida. It was either one, but I know it was Duke. I think it was Duke and Auburn. I picked Duke to win the national championship. So, yeah, I think it was Duke and Auburn. Could have been Florida, but I think it's Auburn. And it didn't pan out that way. So Florida is in Florida. Well, your one team, Florida's there. Hopefully, like I said, Duke got another half to go, man. But they gotta pick it. They gotta play with a sense of urgency, man. Gotta play with a sense of urgency, man. Like I said, like a 6-point lead, 9-point lead, those leads are never safe anyway for anybody. Never safe. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying. Like a lot of these guys with 0 points, man. Like Sion James, you can't have 0 points, bro. We need you to score. You got to score that ball, man. This is like, yo, you waited all year for this, man. You gotta score the ball. We gotta get some points. Can't get a donut, man. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Let's see what this second half. Like I said, this second half. Let's see what Duke does, man. It's like, hey, got to put this one to bed, man. Got to get some stops and got to get some shots. Got to make some shots. Whoever makes shots in the second half, man, that's who's going to win this game. Because, like I said, pressure bust pipes. And like I said, man, if guys are hitting shots and you're not hitting shots, you know how that goes, man. Got to make shots. That's what I'm saying. When you have a lead, you got to be playing loosey goosey. You can't play tight. When you have a lead, you got to push the pace. You got to push it. You got to stay aggressive and keep expanding on that lead, man. You can't just play hard for a little bit, stop playing hard and all stuff, because that's how you end up losing the games. You got to play hard the whole way. That's why you have a bench. You got guys coming in to spell you. You got to play. You got to be on 100. You got to be on 100 out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, play smart too, but you know what I'm saying? As far as, like I said, on the defensive end, Duke got to get in and get more rebounds. If they could do that in the second half, like I said, get on them boards and hit those boards, you know what I'm saying? That'll be good for us. But like I said, that's the only thing that's keeping Houston back in this game is those rebounds. Like I said, so these guys got to come back, man. They got to come back. It's like, yo, like I told Big Pat, I know he's a Florida Gator fan. Hopefully we can meet him there, man, on Monday night for the Natty, man. Duke in Florida for the national title game. And, that's what a lot of people hoping, and that's what a lot of people will see. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's up to Duke what they're going to do in the second half. Sion James and these rest of these guys got to get some points on the board, man. Caleb Foster, all these guys got to get points on the board, man. Got to get a score, man. Every score helps. Foster missed 2 free throws in the first half. You can't miss those free throws. You're a guard. Guards are usually better free throw shooters than big men. It's like, bro, you got to make those free throws. You got to concentrate on the free throw line. Because if you end up losing the game by 1, 2 points, 3 points, that's the one you're going to look back on, man. I should have made that. I could have made that. It's like, yeah, you could have, you should have, but you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be aggressive in this moment. You got to live for the big moments. You got to be ready for the big moments. You know what I'm saying? Can't hide in the big games, man. And so the big games is when you got to show up and show out. Show up and show out. If you want to play for a national championship, this is what every kid that grows up, every little kid that grows up playing sports or want to play sports, man, he lives for these moments to be in a national, in the Final Four, you know what I'm saying, to play on the big stage. And the big stage is here now. So, hey, you got to get with it, man. You got to get it. Got to get it, man. Got to get it. But man, I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, man, and all social media platforms, man, to the Man Cave Podcast for this live stream. NCAA Final Four between the Duke Blue Devils and the Houston Cougars from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Final Four game, the second of the Final Four game. The first one, Florida eliminates Auburn 79-73. Winner of this game plays Florida for the national championship for the Natty on Monday night at 8:59 p.m. for the national title, man. So, hey, it's one more half left. Like, let's see, Duke with a 6-point lead. Let's see, can they keep this lead and win this game, or is Houston going to come back and make this comeback and eliminate Duke? Because, like I said, last year, Duke eliminated the Houston Cougars. So, Cougars have a little payback on their mind. Duke ended their season last year. So, hey, which better way to do it right now and play against, you know what I'm saying, to do it right now and, you know, and put an end to the Duke season. But like I said, with Duke, guys just got to step up and play big. You know what I'm saying? Play big, step up, play big. And like I said, man, got to play strong in the second half with the ball and stuff like that. Get these rebounds and stuff like that. Because like I said, Houston ain't just going to let you get the rebounds, man. They're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to fight for it, man, if you want this. Let me check out some other scores around the NBA and the association. Earlier, like I said, man, hopefully it could be a trifecta for me, man. Like the Yankees won earlier, the Knicks won, and I need Duke to close it out to get the trifecta for me, man, for my team. But in an NBA earlier 3:00 game, Knicks beat the Atlanta Hawks, blew out the Hawks in Atlanta 121-105. Also, overtime right now, the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat are in overtime right now. Miami up 113-111 in overtime. Scores that went final. Memphis beats Detroit 109-103. Also, Minnesota beats Philadelphia 114-109. And then the late game, the 10:30 game, the Dallas Mavericks at the LA Clippers. And like I said, after Monday, this is it for college basketball, man. That's it for college basketball. And like just like that, it just felt like just yesterday when college basketball season started. Now it's ending. Like I said, tomorrow the women's NCAA will end tomorrow, and then on Monday night the men's will end, and that'll be it. So Tuesday morning, you wake up, college basketball is done. All right, so like I said, this second half right here, man, this second half is going to be the telltale sign right here, man. See how these dudes come out in the first 6, 7, 8 minutes of the first half, man. See what team will take control. All right. We tipping off soon in the second half. Like I said, let's see if the Blue Devils could continue their ways. They up 6 points. Let's extend this lead, man. Like I said, come out with some aggression, man. Let's, like I said, keep the foot on the gas, man. Like I said, play fast, man. Don't slow it down. Don't do anything, man. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, cause like I told you, when you slow things down, that's when you lose your the rhythm of your game and all that stuff. And then also it's like, man, play fast, bro. You got guys coming off the bench that can spell you, give you some minutes off the bench, man. Take it to these guys. So like I say, you want to take control of this game in the second half, the beginning of the second half. Don't want this game to come down to, you know what I'm saying, like a close game in the final 3 minutes of the game. You want to take control of this game. Like I said, this first 8-9 minutes of this second half, man. Let's see if Duke can do that, man. Let's see if they can do that. Yeah, I haven't even seen Isaiah Evans in this game. I don't know if he came in for a couple of minutes or not. Let me see. I didn't really see him. Maybe he was in there. I probably didn't. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he probably came in for like a couple of minutes or something like that. It's that second half pressure. Let's see what this second half pressure is, man. Let's go. Like I said, let's go, Duke. Let's get this thing, man. Let's get it to Monday night. Play for that natty, man. Play for that natty. Big shout outs to the Florida Gators reaching the championship game. Like I said, Houston, man. Like I said, Houston's a tough team, man. Like I said, they ain't going down dime, man. So let's go. Like I said, so the second half, I want to see how Duke is going to come out in this thing, man. Like I said, who's going to make the shots? Who's going to step up for the shots? Because, like I said, now the game is in hand. Now it gets really real. It gets really real in that second half, man. 20 minutes left to go. It's 20 minutes left in your season, man. Are you going to extend your season or are you going to fold, you know what I'm saying, and end your season? Yeah, like I said, for most of that first half, man, Houston played without their starting point guard, Milos Uzan and stuff like that, man. And like I said, I mean, the lead ain't that much, you know what I'm saying, with him missing most of the first half. But like I said, that was a time when Duke really could have extended their lead. At one point, Duke was up by 12 points. You know what I'm saying? It was like 31-19. And like I said, you just can't be lollygagging out there, bro. You got to put this team away, bro. You got to put them away. You got a 12-point lead. You got to keep extending that lead, man. You can't just got to get them boards, got to get those rebounds. Got to get those 50-50 balls, them hustle balls. You got to, you know what I'm saying, make shots, make it count, man. I mean, Duke lead with points in the paint, 16-6 points in the paint. 8 assists to 3 for Houston. Only 2 turnovers for Duke, but Houston on a 9-3 run to end the half. See, if it was the other way around, 9-3, then really Duke could have really extended their lead, you know. All right, so like I said, second half coming up, man. These screws is gonna be a grinded out game. It ain't gonna be no like track meet, man. Like I said, 62 points at halftime. But like I said, Houston will come out extremely tough and aggressive. Duke got to match their effort, man, and play just as strong and just as fast too, man. About to tip off the second half soon. I want to thank everybody, man, for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, man, and all social media platforms, man. Live stream Duke versus Houston, man, in this NCAA Final Four game, man. The winner meets Florida Gators on Monday night for the national championship, man. So 20 minutes left to go. Like I said, Duke up by 6. Hey, this is the half that counts, man. Not the first half. This is the second half. Let's see what Duke can do in the second half. You know, if they want to extend their season to play for a national championship, or will Houston make a comeback to go on to play for the national championship? Like I said, this is a rematch of last year. Duke eliminated Houston. Houston would love to return the favor against Duke this year. All right, about to tip off now. About to start the second half. Duke with the ball. It's James inbounds to Proctor. Proctor back to James. Over to Cooper. Flag. Around a Sion James screen. Flag. In the lane. Flag. In there. No good, but Malawatch with the putback dunk. Oh, no, it says a goaltending. So 8-point Duke lead. Cougars will inbound the ball. Tugler with the goaltending. All right. Cougars inbounds. Uzan inbounds to Sharp. Sharp with the ball, guarded by Knipple. Sharp over to Roberts. Roberts with the ball, over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball, down to Tugler. And he is fouled by Proctor. All right, Houston inbounds over to Roberts. Roberts with the ball over to Cryer. Cryer, pull-up three-point shot up and good from the elbow, 36-31. Duke inbounds flag over to James. James with the ball. Back to flag. It's only a 5-point game now to Proctor. Proctor looking over to Knipple. Over to James. James with the ball. James looking. Can't find anyone. Looking. Finds Malawatch. Over to Cooper. Flag. Flag with the ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Flag. And he slips and falls. His jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by James. And he couldn't get the put back in. Oh, my God, man. Come on, Sion. You got to put that ball in. And Cougars with the ball. Cryer with the ball. Looking. Finds Roberts. And the dunk attempt is no good by Tugler. And here comes Duke. Knipple over to Flag. Flag to Sion James. His 3-point shot is up and good. Finally, 39-31. Wish you to put that other one in too. All right. Cougars with the ball. Uzan with the ball. Guarded by James at the top of the key. Uzan. Guarded by James. Uzan in the lane. Lays it up and good. 39-33. Duke inbounds flag over to James. James with the ball. James with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Knipple by the elbow. Knipple around the Malawatch screen. Down to Malawatch. Malawatch down to Sion James for the dunk. Good. 41-33. 8-point lead. Cryer inbounds to Uzan. Uzan with the ball. Guarded by James. Back to Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Guarded by Knipple. Around the Tugler screen. Cryer. Guarded by Cooper Flag. Down to Roberts. Back out to Cryer for the 3-point shot up and good. 41-36. Can't leave those guys, man. It's like, hey, Forget about that dude down in the post. Let them get. They are 3-point shooting team. Forget about it. Their main thing is in the post. I mean, their main thing is perimeter, bro. Forget about that post thing. Duke with the ball. James with the ball over the flag. Flag had a wide open Malawatch. Didn't see him. Flag at the top of the key, guarded by Roberts. Flag jump shot from the top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Knipple over to Flag over to Tyrese Proctor for his 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Malawatch. Looked like he got fouled, no call. And here comes the Cougars. Uzan with the ball. Uzan guarded by Knipple. Uzan in the post, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Duke ball. All right, 5-point lead. Like I said, man, these guys Proctor got to make these 3-point shots. You open, bro, got to make these shots. Every shot is needed, bro. If you're getting a wide open shot, Duke with the ball. Sion James with the ball across the timeline over the flag. Flag with the ball in the lane, guarded by Uzan. Flag, shake and bake, shot is up, good, and a foul. 43-36, so Flag will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. And the foul was on Tugler. And Flag at the free throw line. His free throw is up, and it's good. And it's back to an 8-point game, 44-36. And Tugler will have to check out the game with 3 fouls left. Cooper Flag in the game with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. All right. Cougars inbounds. Sharp will inbound to Uzan. Yep, it's now or never. Got to get it together and keep on the pressure. Yeah, you're right. That's what I've been saying, man. All right, Uzan with the ball, guarded by Sion James across the timeline over to Cryer. Cryer guarded by Proctor. Cryer over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball over to Roberts, guarded by Malawatch. Post him up, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Houston. The Houston is getting all these. You got to get these rebounds from guys. It's like every time you turn around, they're getting every loose ball they're getting a second chance point. Roberts inside to Francis for the dunk, and that's why you got to get. That's why you got to get these offensive rebounds. These rebounds. You can't keep letting them get second chance points. 44-38. Duke inbounds. Flag over to James. James with the ball. Turnaround jump shot is no good. Rebounded by James. Finally gets a rebound. Out to Tyrese Proctor. Proctor in the lane looking. Finds Cooper Flag. His 3-point shot is up and good. 47-38. Wait, that was bars. Yeah. All right, so Duke go up by 9 points. Here comes Houston with the ball. Uzan. It's like Houston has been scoring like the last, you know what I'm saying? So everybody got to keep scoring. Uzan, guarded by Proctor. At the top of the key, around a Roberts screen. Uzan, still with the ball, looking. Finds Roberts. Roberts, shot is up and good over Malawatch, 47-40. Duke with the ball. Flag over to James. Secured that ball strong as basketball, not a volleyball. That's what I say. I'll say the same thing too. All right, Duke with the ball. Flag with the ball over to Knipple for a 3-pointer from the elbow. Good, 50-40. 10-point Duke lead. All right, Houston with the ball. Sharp inbounds to Uzan. Uzan with the ball. Over to Roberts. Back to Sharp. Sharp to Uzan. Uzan looking. Finds Francis. Francis over to Uzan. Back to Cryer. Back to Uzan. Uzan with the ball. Guarded by Malawatch. Shake and bake. Lays it up and in. 50-42. Duke inbounds. Flag. Inbounds to James. 8-point game. 13:43 left to go. Duke with the ball. Over to Flag. Flag to Knipple to Malawatch. Why do you throw it out? James with the 3-point shot. No good. James with the ball and got fouled. Why did Malawatch just dunk the ball? You get the ball down, just dunk the ball. Don't throw it back out, man. I don't know what you was thinking, bro. That was a dunk. It could have been a dunk or a foul, man. You listen. We're trying to get the easiest shots and get on the free throw line, man. It's like, I don't care. You 7'2", dunk that ball or try to get fouled, man. With nobody around you really too much down in the post, dunk the ball. Don't throw it back out. Dunk the ball right there, 1 feet from the basket. Dunk the ball, bro. These are the type of plays that got to be made in the Final Four championship type game. You got to make those smart plays, man. You know what I'm saying? Had a golden opportunity for an easy basket. So we are at timeout. It's an 8-point Duke lead with 13:30 left to go in the second half. Duke up 50-42. Like I said, Sion James with 5 points in this second half, man. He could have had 7. Like, yo, them bastards, them putbacks, you got to be right there. You got to play strong. Go up strong with the ball, man. Don't be, playing scared with the ball up there. Just go up strong. You're going to get fouled or you're going to lay it in. That's all I care about. You get fouled, bro. I don't care if you make the basket. As long as you get fouled and you just go to the free throw line, it's just as good. As long as you get that other person in foul trouble, but can't be bailing them out with short arming shots, man. Gotta go in confident, precise with that ball on that putback. Because like I said, the only thing keeping the Cougars in this game is second chances rebounding. That's all they staying in this game with, because they keep getting the loose balls and getting second chance opportunities, because Duke is not getting. They got to get these balls. If they can get a lot of these rebounds and these 50-50 balls, this game would be over, man. Houston, like I said, Duke got to do a better job of rebounding. Yep, they continue hanging around. It's a little concerning right now, Brian. I feel like Duke is in control. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Things can turn on a dime as well. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. All it is, like I said, rebounds. You got to get these balls. These balls are being tapped out. Where are the guards at for Duke? Go get the ball. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be Cooper Flag and Malawatch or somebody getting the rebounds. Everybody got to get the rebound. Got to get the ball, man. All right, back to action. It should be Duke ball. All right, 50-42. Duke will inbound. Sion James will inbound the ball. Malik Brown is in the game also for Duke as we speak. James looking. Finds Knipple with Uzan in the post. Knipple download at Sion James, who lays it up and in. 52-42. 10-point Duke lead. But like I said, it looked like they've been trading baskets for the last 4 minutes. It's like Duke got to get some stops now. All right. Cougars inbounds. Uzan over to Sharp. Sharp to Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Over to Uzan. Over to Francis. Over to Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Looking for Roberts. Trying to find Robert. And the ball is stolen, but it is fouled by Malik Brown. I knew they was going to call a foul, which is tap the ball away. All right. Cougars will inbound. Uzan will inbound. Looking, finds Cryer. Cryer with the ball over to Wilson. Wilson around the screen over to Cryer. Cryer guarded by Cooper Flag in the lane over to Wilson. And pass is stolen by Cooper Flag, and here comes Duke. Flag, and he is fouled. Good take by Cooper Flag. Looked like he was fouled, so Cooper Flag would be on the free throw line for 2. So good take. Like I said, that's how I keep telling him push the issue. Flag's first free throw is up and is good. 16 points on the night, 17 for Cooper Flag. His next free throw is up and is also good. Like I said, this is why you got to push the pace. I don't care if it's 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Push the pace and foul and make them, push the issue. Play faster, speed up the tempo. And as Duke is up 12 now. All right, Cougars inbounds. Wilson inbounds. Inbounds to Uzan. Uzan with the ball. Guarded by Sion James. Looking for Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Guarded by Proctor. Over to Uzan. Uzan guarded by Con Knipple. Uzan around the screen. Malik Brown is out there now. Brown. It's just his fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Proctor. And here comes Duke. Proctor with the ball. Looking. Finds Cooper Flag. Flag at the top of the key. Flag. In the lane. Shot is up. No good. And a foul. Good take by Cooper Flag. That's what I'm talking about. Good take by Flag. Go to the free throw line. Like I said, yeah, force the issue on those guys. So timeout on the floor. Under 12 timeout. Duke up by 12. And when we come back, Cooper Flag will be at the free throw line. So, like I said, the first 7-8 minutes of this game, this is what I wanted to see. Duke is up 6.5. Now they up 12 and have a chance to extend their lead. Like I said, take control of this game. Let's take control of this game while we have them down. Do not ease up right now. Like I said, we got the momentum. Keep the momentum going. Keep the pace going. Push up the pace, and let's go. Let's push it. Like I said, I don't want to see you guys walking the ball up fast break. I want to see a lot of fast break opportunities. I don't care. Let's move it. Let's speed up the pace. Like I said, got to get to that natty. Got to get to that national championship game on Monday night, man, against Florida. Got to get there. Florida's waiting for us. You hear that, Duke? Florida's waiting for us, man. They're waiting for us. So let's keep it going. He said, if y'all can get up 24, then I think y'all might be able to salt this thing away. Up now 12. Yeah. So another dozen probably would rattle Houston a bit. Well, we up 12. Cooper Flag about to go to the free throw line when they come back from the timeout. So hopefully they can extend that lead. And like I said, man, hey, just keep pushing the pace, man. Keep your foot on the gas on these guys, man. Do not slow it down. You got the momentum right now and keep coming at these dudes. Keep running the ball. Keep trying to fast break on these dudes and get back and get some fouls. Start getting them in foul trouble. Because in the second half, if we in the bonus, we can start salting the game away if we get in the bonus real early, man. Start getting to the free throw line. Let's go. Like I said, you got to keep it going against these guys. You got to keep it going. Like RC, like I told you, man, Florida is waiting for us, man. They just waiting for us, man, to play that national championship game Monday night, man. Got to get there. And also, man, he said facts S. So that's why I was screaming at UCLA guards yesterday. You down big time. You walking. Yeah, man. I don't know what is the thing with these. It must be this generation sometimes, man. It's like, hey, these kids like, bro, push the issue. Even I noticed in a lot of college games back in the day, games was extended long at the end of games because teams were trying to make a comeback. They up like 6-7 points with like a minute left to go in the game. Teams was fouling and sending you to the free throw line on every possession. Now it's like these guys are just conceding at the end of the games. They down 7-8. They be like, oh, forget it, man. We ain't coming back, so don't foul and all this stuff. Nah, man. Teams back in the day was like putting you on the free throw line to try to ice you and get one free throw out of you or something like that, and then shoot 3-point shots and make a comeback and keep cutting the lead. These guys, man, is almost like. And even like the teams that's trailing, you don't see the sense of urgency on these teams when they trailing, man. I was just like, where's the urgency? You down like 20 points and you acting like you got the lead. Yeah, the UCLA guards, like I said, I don't know what happened to the UCLA women's guards yesterday, man. All right, so Cooper Flag at the free throw line for 2. His first free throw is good. 55-42. So Cooper Flag is coming up big in the second half for Duke. The Wooden National John Wooden Player of the Year coming up big for Duke. His second free throw is also good. So Duke now is up 14 points, 56-42, 11:54 left to go in the second half. All right, Cougars with the ball. Sharp inbounds to Uzan. Uzan with the ball, but like I said, Houston is not going to go quietly. Uzan guarded by Sion James. Uzan over to Sharp. Sharp fall away jump shot is up, no good. Rebounded, and Duke loses the rebound again. 3-point shot by Sharp is good. That's what's been a problem. They've had the ball and they keep losing the rebounds. This is the only way Houston is staying in this game, by second chance points. Duke has got to get these rebounds, man. Every time they get the rebound, it falls out of their hands and goes to Houston, and they get a shot off. All right, Duke with the ball. James over to Knipple. Knipple over to Flag to Tyrese Proctor. Proctor with the ball, guarded by Cryer. Over to Malik Brown. You got to shoot that ball, Brown. Proctor in the lane, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Houston, and here it come. It's like, you got to put that ball, you got to shoot the ball, bro. Malik, you down there by the basket, turn and shoot the ball. You 3 feet from the basket. I don't know what is this thing with these guys keep passing the ball back out like 20 feet or something like that. You right there by the basket, man. Shoot the ball. Stop being scared. Houston with the ball. Cryer with a shot in lane. No good. Rebounded by Houston again. And Duke is – Duke got to get on the boards, bro. They got to get on the boards. Cooper Flag with the ball. Flag down the lane. Lays it up and in. Duke goes up 13. But Duke has got to get the rebounds. These second chance points is killing Duke, man. Cooper Flag is the player of the game right now with 22 points. He's keeping Duke alive. 13-point Duke lead. Uzan with the ball for Houston. Over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball looking. Finds Cryer at the elbow. Guarded by Flag. Cryer in the lane. Back out to Uzan. Uzan with the ball. Guarded by Knipple. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Knipple. And here comes Duke. 13-point game. Yo, let's go, man. Walk the ball up. Stop with this walking the ball up. Let's go, man. Knipple over to James. Back to Knipple. Let's see if Houston got an answer, if they're getting weary and worried. All right, Knipple with the ball. Knipple looking. Finds Proctor. Back to Knipple. Around a Malik Brown screen to Malik Brown. And, oh, my God, I thought that was a foul taken away by Houston. Over to Sharp. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Sion James, and here comes Duke. Duke with the ball. And like I said, you got to play strong with the ball. Sion James in the lane. Shot is up and is blocked. Malik Brown out to Knipple for his 3-point shot. No good. And Sion James is down and hurt. Let's see how he went down. Emmanuel Sharp a fool. I hate that. Sometimes dudes just blow layups. Sigma, he was screaming, crying for a foul. No, my brother, you just blew that bunny. Oh, yeah. Sion James got fouled, man. He got fouled on that play. He got hit in the – oh, he hit his face, and he hit his head, man. He hit his head or something like that. Sion James for mug. What the fuck? They ain't calling nothing, man. Dude got fouled. I don't know how you don't see that foul, man. But Knipple got to make that shot too. It's like, bro, we got to make these shots, man. Yeah, these guys got to make. I mean, Knipple, you in that corner for that 3-point shot. You got to make that shot, bro. Wide open, you got to make that shot. Oh, they say it was incidental contact, so. So should be Houston ball. Like I said, up down 13, 9-12 left to go in this game. But like I said, still a lot of time. Duke has got to keep the pace. They got to keep pushing this thing, man. Got to force the issue. Got to play fast. Can't play slow. It looked like Mason Gillis was checking the game. And Sion James will take a seat. All right. Cougars inbounds to Sharp. Down 13, 9 minutes left to go in the second half. Sharp with the ball. Looking over to Uzan. Uzan guarded by Gillis. Uzan now guarded by Proctor. Uzan still with the ball looking. Finds Tugler over to RJ Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Over to shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Con Knipple, and here comes Duke. Knipple over to Foster, and see now Duke is still walking the ball like, yo, bro, let's go, man, let's go. You got to pick up the pace. And see, now it's like every time you settle down and stuff like that, that breaks your rhythm and your momentum. It's like, bro, you got the momentum on your side. You got to go. All right, Gillis with the ball over to Knipple. Knipple to Gillis over to Proctor. Proctor with the ball. Shot is up, no good, and he's fouled. So Proctor will be at the free throw line. But he did hit him in the face where and what incidental, I guess. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if these officials, they be looking at these replays and just going to just look at the replay. It's like, yo, bro. All right, with Tyrese Proctor on the free throw line. Let's go, Proc. Let's get some shots in, man. I need is only 4 points in the game. His first free throw is no good. Come on, bro. Like I said, I noticed that, like I said, point guards, a lot of guards in today's basketball are not good free throw shooter like the way they were in the past. Back in the past, all the guards were great free throw shooters. Now the big men, yeah. But when the guards got to the free throw line, yeah, majority of the time they was like automatic. Nowadays, these guards are supposed to be automatic, but they missing. Proctor's second free throw was good. And Duke goes up 14, 59-45, and James will check back into the game. 8:17 left to go. All right, Cougars inbounds to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Guarded by James. Sharp over to Roberts. Roberts with the ball over to LJ Cryer. His three-point shot is good, 59-48. And like I said, and they're going to look at the play with Tugler on the floor. What happened? All right, so they're going to look at the play. 7:58 left to go. Duke with an 11-point lead, but like I said, still don't feel safe because, like I said, Duke still is not pushing the pace. They're not pushing the issue. You got to keep moving, bro. You up only like 13 points, 11 points. You got to keep moving, bro. Got to keep moving. This game is still in hand. He said Janiyah Broome is a horrible free throw. She got to prove that on it. Yep. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these things, like I said, a lot of these guys is just like I said, and everybody say like in today's day and time, these guys are the guys back in the day were more skilled. These guys are more athletic and stuff like that. Yeah, they can make some shots here and there, but like I said, back in the day, man, free throw shooting, all that stuff, all the bigs, there's like I said in basketball, man, you had to be offensively sound with the ball. Like I said, at least like I said, back in the day, the guards, you know what I'm saying, when you had guards on the free throw line, they were automatic on the free throw line. Forwards a little bit too, but the centers is not too much. You know what I'm saying? So you can have some good guys who can shoot the ball, but the bigs don't really shoot good free throws. But your guards are supposed to be like 90%, 95% automatic on the free throw line. You know, nowadays I watch games and I'm just like, yo, this is not a given. These guards are gonna go to the free throw line and probably miss both free throws, or they're gonna make one, miss one. You know, when that pressure's on. Houston hanging by a slim thread. They're hanging by a slim thread. The only reason they're around is because they keep getting the second chance points and the rebounds. They keep getting the ball from Duke. It's like Duke got to rebound that ball, man. Let me see how many rebounds Houston has. So Duke has 28 rebounds. Houston has 29. So they only have one more rebound, but they have 12 offensive rebounds. Duke has 10 offensive rebounds. And it sure don't look that way, man. It sure look like Houston is getting all the loose balls and stuff like that, man. You know, that's what it looked like, man. But like I said, man, for the Duke Blue Devils, man, let's make this, man. Let's get this game, and let's get on a Monday night because the Florida Gators are awaiting us, man. And on Monday night, I will be calling the game, man. Me and Big Pat will be calling the game, man. Pat is a Florida Gator fan, man. So it's gonna be a great Monday night call in the game, man. If Duke plays that national championship game, Duke against Florida, man, it's gonna be great. Pat is a big Gators fans, man. Big Pat Sports Talk, man. Make sure you go subscribe, man. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to all the members of the Aboriginal Sports Network, myself, the Man Cave Podcast, as well as Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG. Coach Ed Glanny's Amazing World of Sports, Big Pat Sports Talk. Also, Leaf Diggy, Mets 2128, TP Way the Giant, Delay of Game R0B. Make sure you go and subscribe, man. All right, so it looks like Houston will be at the free throw line, man, for the technical foul because it's like Gillis. I don't know, man. Some of these guys, like I said, man, if they're not helping the team, man, it's just like you putting these guys on the line and giving them extra points. Cryer's on the free throw line. His first free throw is good. But Gillis, man, like I said, you out there, you got to score too, man. If you're giving up points, you got to be out there scoring that ball. You know what I'm saying? Cryer's second free throw is no good, and it's a 10-point Duke lead, but now Houston gets the ball back. And like I said, and that right there just helps. That helps Houston. Like I said, they just had a 3-point shot, and then they got a free throw, and they could get. This is how the game turns, man. It's like guys got to be helping. I was like, all right, Cryer inbounds to Sharp. Sharp with the ball over to LJ Cryer, guarded by James. Cryer with the ball, guarded by Knipple. Cryer in the lane. Shot is up and good. 59-51. And just like that's an 8-point game. Duke with the ball. 7:38 left to go. Flag inbounds to Sion James. James with the ball. Over to Flag. Guarded by Roberts. Flag. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Houston. And here comes the Cougars. Sharp over to Cryer. Cryer with the ball. Around the Roberts screen. And it should be Duke ball. But like I said, with Duke, like I said, you got to make the shots, bro. Got to make the shots. It looked like that ball went off. Yeah, it looked like it should be. Bobby's going to be the Cougars ball. Well, look, it's like Duke ball. Sion James with the ball. But Duke looked like Duke has not scored. They haven't scored in the last 3 minutes. Duke has not scored. Cooper Flag with the ball. Over to Tyrese Proctor. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. And a foul by Malawatch. But Duke hasn't scored. These guys got to start putting the ball in the basket. Like I said, Tyrese Proctor, you got a wide open shot. You got to make them shots, bro. Might be too soon to think about it, but we've been on Walter Clayton Jr., Sion James. Yeah, James, Proctor, any of those guys. Because like I said, they'll fight over screen. All right, Cougars with the ball now. Sharp with the ball, down 8 against Proctor. Duke over to Roberts. Roberts with the ball. Malawa, somebody got to go back. There's too many guys out there up front, man. Out to, Cryer with the ball, guarded by Flag. His step back 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Sion James. And here comes Duke. But Duke has to score. They haven't scored in the last 4 minutes of this game. They've been on a drought. James. And timeout on the floor. 6:26 left to go in this game. Duke up by 8 points. Like I said, Duke has not scored in the last 4 minutes, man. They got to get some baskets. Got to get some baskets, bro. Like I said, this is what I keep talking about. These guys, Tyrese Proctor, Con Knipple. Now is the time to make these shots, these 3-point shots. You're open. You got to make the shots, man. All it comes down to is shooting. Got to get them. Got to put the ball in the basket. That's the most important thing. Like I said, this is the most important half. The second half is the most important half, man. Most important half. Got to make shots now. The pressure's on now. Got to make shots. All right, like I said, right now it's an 8-point game, man. Like I said, this is the pressure time now. Duke up 8 is like, hey, what we gonna do? We in 4 minutes we haven't really scored. See, if we'd have been scoring, this game would have been, you know what I'm saying? It's like this is what I keep talking about. Guys got to keep scoring. Guys off the bench, you got to help out scoring. You know, like I said, Gillis, you got to make some shots. You over here giving up free throws and in technical, you got to make some shots, bro. You got to make some shots. Everybody got to contribute to the win. You know what I'm saying? Got to contribute, man. Need guys that can step up and make shots. All right, back to action. Let's see. The second half so far in the game, Cooper Flag with 22 points, LJ Cryer with 24 points in the game for the Cougars, keeping them in this game. But like I said, Duke has got to score, man. They got to score the ball, got to get the ball in the basket. These guys got to score. Can't keep coming down with empty possessions, man, or just going to the free throw line. Got to score the ball, got to get some baskets, got to swing that momentum back. 6:26 left to go in this game, man. Houston in the house, man. Hakeem Olajuwon, 5-slammer jammer, Houston Cougar alumni, Houston Rockets, man, NBA Hall of Famer, the dream. All right, Duke with the ball. 59-51, 8-point lead. Flag inbounds to Sion James. James with the ball. Over to Flag. Flag. Fall away jump shot is up. Is no good. Rebound by Houston. Here comes the Cougars. LJ Cryer with the ball. Over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Over to Cryer. Cryer to Tugler. Down the lane. Roberts' shot is up and good. 59-53. It's a 6-point game. And just like that, Houston is back. They back in it because the Duke has not scored the last 4 minutes of this game. Houston is on an 8-0 run. Duke has got to score the ball. Duke with the ball. James with the ball. Over to Con Knipple to Flag. Flag with the ball to Con Knipple. Knipple shot. Over to Proctor to James. Off his foot, and it's Houston ball. And just like that, like I said, Duke is, like I said, they not scoring the ball, man. You got too far down in there. You got to pass the ball, and guys got to be ready to shoot that ball, man. If there's two guys going, there's got to be somebody's open. Somebody has got to be open and ready to shoot the ball. Can't be passing the ball back around the horn. All right, Houston with the ball. Uzan with the ball over to Roberts. Roberts with the LJ Cryer. There's too many people out there. Shot is up. No good. And it's a foul on Malawatch. He said Kobe Bean, Proctor selling too. Give it to Flag. Kobe Bean, what's good, man? Thanks for tapping in, man. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button, man, and also share this on all social media platforms. And yeah, foul was on Malawatch, man. It's just like, bro, Duke is only up by 6 points. Like I said, Duke has got to score. They're not scoring the ball. Malik Brown is in the game now for Malawatch. Uzan with the ball. Uzan with the ball over to Sharp. Sharp down the lane. His shot is up and no good, but tipped back in by Houston again. And just like that is a 4-point game. They're beating Duke on the boards, man. What's up, bro? North Carolina in the building. They making this right. Right. That's what I'm saying. Duke has not scored in the last 5 minutes of this 5.5. I don't know. They just not scoring, man. Proctor with the ball. Over the Flag. Bro, you got a shot. You got to take the shot, man. Flag. Fall away jump shot is no good. And it's a foul on Duke. And like I said, Duke is selling for too many stupid shots, and it's like, yo, guys are open and they faking the shot. You got to take the shot when you open. And that foul was on Brown. So Houston is making shots. Like I said, Duke is not making any shots at all. Duke has not scored in the last 6 minutes of this game, man. Houston is on a 10-0 run right now. That's why they only down by 4 points. Uzan with the ball. Guarded by Flag. Uzan. It was a series of fake over to Crier. Crier with the ball now. Guarded by James. Guarded by Con Knipple. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Flag. Flag with the ball over to James. But Duke has to score. It's 4 minutes left to go in the game. They have not scored this ball at all. And then they just keep walking the ball up. It's like, bro, stop with this. This is why the momentum is stopping. You keep walking the ball up and just going into the half court set, and nothing is happening in the half court. We done missed our last 6 field goal attempt. Flag with the ball over to Tyrese Proctor, and he is fouled. But see, this is what I'm saying with these guys, man. The guys that can shoot the ball. Stop being scared and stop passing the ball around. You open, shoot the ball. I don't know what it is sometimes, man. It's just like guys just like, bro, I can never understand it. All these guys with D1 scholarship, you're the best player on your team from high school and all stuff. You can shoot the ball. Shoot the damn ball. Stop acting like you don't know how to shoot the ball. You wide open. Stop being scared. Shoot the ball, and let's go. But like I said right now, and what I said early in the thing, hey, Duke is taking control of this game. It was up 14 points. All of a sudden, they just stopped scoring. Now the last 3-4 minutes of the game, it's a close game now. See, that's what I'm saying, because you wasn't taking care of business like 5-6 minutes ago. You got to keep scoring the basketball. Push the issue. Push the pace. Stop slowing things down. Stop walking the ball up. You're a 19-year-old kids, 20-year-old kids. You should be running this damn fast break at all costs. You're 19 years old. A lot of these guys are 19 and 20 years old. Run the ball. Stop walking the ball up. When you walk the ball up, you're slowing the game down, and that's going to slow up your momentum as well as the rhythm. It's going to take you out of rhythm. It's almost like you're not keeping your foot on the gas, and then now you're scared. You're being conservative. You're trying to shorten the game. Stop trying to shorten the game. Run these guys out the gym. You should have ran. You had a 14-point lead. You should have kept running these guys. You got to run the ball. Kobe Bean, North Carolina in the building, huh? NC in the building. Yes, sir. Let's go, Duke. Like I said, Florida is waiting for us, man. This last 4 minutes, we got to put some points on the board. We got to stop walking the ball up and stop. And Houston is coming right at us. Like I said, they're missing shots, but they're getting the rebound and putting it right back up and in. We've getting our rebound again. I don't know how we close to them in rebounding, because to me, it looked like Houston got 40 rebounds. We got like 20. I mean, they rebounding every damn thing, or they getting second chance points. Their hands is on everything. Their hands is on everything. Yeah, Duke, if the jump shot is broken or you scared to pull a shot, it ain't nothing the free throw line can fix. Get to the cup, period. Yeah, man, got to get to the cup and you got to score. Like I said, even Proctor, Knipple, you got to start making shots. You got to make shots, bro. I mean, that first half thing is cool, but you got to make shots in the second half. That's when it counts. That's when this thing counts. Second half is when that's when all the marbles are on the table, man. And now you don't put yourself in a pressure situation, because, like I said, you had a 14-point lead. Had you extended the lead and kept on going or being aggressive, this lead would have stayed at 14. But now it's only a 4-point game, and now the game is tight. Now it's pressure. Now you're feeling pressure because you didn't when you had the momentum and you had the lead, you wasn't pushing the pace and pushing up the tempo. You guys are, like I said, 19, 20-year-old kids out here. You should be running for days. You should have energy for days. You walking the ball up like as if you're an NBA team, like you 30-year-old guys. So Proctor be at the free throw line, and he better make these free throws. Like I said, this is a pressure thing. They low-key try to solve the 14-point lead. Too much time was when they tried it. Yeah. But like I said, Proctor's on the free throw line, got to make these free throws, and we got to score the ball. I mean, it's 3:44 left to go. We can't just sit back and wait. We got to score the ball. When we get the ball, we got to run. We got to push the pace. Proctor's first free throw is good. All right, Proctor's second free throw is up and is also good. 6-point Duke lead. All right, let's see. We got to get some stops on this end as well. But like I said, even on our end, we got to score the ball. We only getting free throw line. That's the only way we making points is on the free throw. All right, Cougars inbounds. Uzan too sharp. Back to Uzan. Uzan with the ball across the timeline. Guarded by Malik Brown. Now over to Roberts. Roberts with the ball. With Sion James. Shot is up. No good. We're going to stop this run. Yeah, man. We're going to stop this run, Kobe Bean. You're right. Let's go, man. So it'll be Duke ball, like I said, but Duke has to score. All right, Duke with the ball. Cooper flag. No field goals in the last 7 minutes of this game. That's crazy. Over to Malik Brown. Brown over to James. James over to Proctor. Proctor with the ball over to Brown over to Cooper flag for the 3-point shot, and it's good. Finally, 64-55. So Cooper flag with 25 points in this game, man. He's saving us, man, because like I said, in the second half, these other guys are just like, they look like a deer in headlights right now, man. All right. Houston with the ball. Cryer with the ball. Guarded by Proctor. Off of his leg and gets it back. Cryer with the ball. Guarded by Flag now. Over to Uzan. Guarded by James and guarded by Knipple. His fall away 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Houston. They getting a rebound. Over to Sharp. His shot is no good. And they get another rebound. Yo, bro, you guys got to play much better, man. A shot and it's blocked by Cooper flag, but they done got like 3 straight offensive rebounds. This is why they still in the game. Where are the Duke players at? You got to get the rebound, bro. Huge shot by Flag, man. I promise that we don't keep our foot on the gas. That's right. With the best player on the court, we got a chance every game. Yeah, of course. But the best player needs help, man. These other guys got to step up. There is no pressure on these other guys. That's the problem that I have a lot of these players. If you don't have pressure on you, you're supposed to produce. Then let the big guys like Flag and these other guys with the pressure, like Proctor, James, and these other guys, you got to produce. All right, the ball is thrown in. 64-55, 9-point Duke lead, 2:14 left to go. Sharp with the ball. Around the Tugler screen, guarded by Flag. Down the lane, nobody there. What the – man, what kind of defense was that? 64-57. Nobody else was there to stop this dude, man? All right. Flag with the ball, guarded by Roberts. 150 left to go. A 7-point Duke lead. Flag over to Brown. Brown with the ball over to James. James looking. Finds Proctor. Proctor. And the ball is, oh my God, you got to play strong with the ball. This is what I keep talking about. You had the baseline. What are you looking at? See what I'm talking about? All right, Houston with the ball now. Sharp with the ball, down 7. 1:30 left to go. Around the Robert screen. And he is fouled by Malik Brown, and he'll go to the free throw line. Come on, bro. Who was it? Yeah, it was Proctor, man. Proctor loses the ball. It's like nobody. That was like an unforced turnover. And now Brown just gets a foul, man. You putting these guys on the free throw line. Play defense, man, and stop giving these guys easy points, man. So Sharp is on the free throw line. Emmanuel Sharp. And it's a 7-point Duke lead. His first free throw is good. 64-58. And substitution coming in the game. Look like Malawatch will be back in the game. Sharp's second free throw is up, and it's good. 64-59. 127 left to go in the game. Yeah, Duke insists on making this game remain tight. Yeah, because of dumb plays. Like I said, they get the ball and they dribble the ball off of their legs or something like that. Timeout on the floor. 5-point Duke lead. 127 left to go. Yeah, because like I said, you get the ball, you dribbling baseline, and you lose the ball. How do you lose the ball dribbling baseline? Those are unforced turnovers. Can't have unforced turnovers. At this point of the game, you got to play strong with the ball. In the second half, that's what I'm saying. In the second half, you got to play strong with the ball. You got to bring your A game, man. You can't be playing like a little kid out there on the court, man. You got to bring your A game in the second half. You got to play strong with the ball. It don't matter. And you got to get rebounds. We are getting out rebounded. I don't know how we close them in rebounds because the eyeball test showed we getting outworked. As a guard too, that's bad. Yeah. Yeah, as a guard, man, that's bad. You're supposed to have the tightest handle on the team, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you had the angle. If anything, you should have got fouled. All right. 5-point game. Duke will inbounds. 127 left to go in the season for either Houston or for Duke. And let's see if Duke can extend their season. But like I said, Duke went a 7-minute stretch without scoring the ball on off, which is crazy. All right. So Houston look like they're going to full court press now. Sion James will inbound the ball. All right. James with the ball. Knipple trying to go get the ball. Looked like he got fouled. And timeout Duke. Looked like Knipple is getting held, man. It's like, bro, out of bounds play, man. Hey, if y'all want to do it, bring everybody up and just shoot back down court and let's throw the ball out. Throw the ball over the top. They want to play full court press, bring all 5 dudes right down to get the ball inbounds and then just break. Everybody just break at the whistle. Just break back. All right, so 127 left to go. Duke only has one more timeout in the game. Houston has 2 timeouts. Sion can get it. Yeah, he can get it in, man, because these guys, like I said, you have to make yourself available. You know what I'm saying? Cut hard, do something, but all right. Sion James trying to inbound still. Inbounds. And it's a foul. I don't understand how these guys, man, it's like and did he hurt his foot? So Cooper Flag will be on the free throw line for a 1-and-1. But like I said, this is a part of the game you got to play strong, man. You got to play strong. All right, I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms to the Man Cave Podcast for this live stream, Duke versus Houston in this Final Four game, man. Thank you guys for tapping in, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, on your way out, man. All right, Flag's first free throw is good. Much needed on the front end. 65-59. And Flag's second free throw is good. Also, 66-59, 7-point Duke lead, 126 left to go in the game. All right, Houston will inbound the ball. Sharp will inbound. Sharp with the ball. Guarded by Knipple. Now guarded by Malawatch. Sharp in the lane. Shot is no good, but foul by Malawatch or Flag, one of them. He said, Cooper, I look like he just got a little gym knee burn. Yep. My anxiety's so bad, man. Yeah, because Duke, like I said, man, they had this game sealed. They had this game well sealed, man, like about 9 minutes ago. So Sharp's first free throw is good. His second free throw is also good, and it's a 5-point Duke lead, 114 left to go in the game. So, like I said, these last minute and 14 seconds will tell everything right now, man. 5-point lead. Let's get it, man. All right, Duke will look to inbound, and Houston will full court press again. Like I said, Duke is somebody's got to be open. And there's a technical foul on for reaching over the free throw. I mean, reaching over the out of bounds line. All right, so Duke would be on the free throw line. Even Kelvin Sampson, like, come on, bro. Yeah, so it's gonna be a technical foul, man. He reached over the out of bounds line to swipe that ball. He can't do that. So if they're going to the free throw line, Duke got to make these free throw lines, man. Yeah, needed that. Duke got to make these free throws. Or a free throw, got to make it, man. Every point counts right now, man. You say Houston stressing the hell out of Kelvin Sampson. I know Kelvin Sampson like, what you doing? So Con Knipple will step up to the free throw line. So Knipple will be at the free throw line. Shit, you got to make this free throw. First free throw is good. Oh, so it was a one shot. So Con got this. He got the free throw, 6-point game. So now Duke will inbound the ball. One shot technical. 6-point lead now for Duke. Sion James will inbound the ball. And like I said, Duke guys they're gonna have to like, try to get this inbounds pass, man. Over to Knipple over to James. Let's go, man. Knipple with the ball, guarded by Roberts. Less than a minute left to go in the game. Sion James with the ball, 13 seconds left to go. James with the ball, looking. 8 seconds left to go. Knipple. Shot is up, no good, and rebounded by Houston. And here comes the Cougars. Sharp with the ball. Over to Uzan. Over to Sharp. His 3-point shot is up and good, and is a 3-point game. And just like that, it's only a 3-point game with 32 seconds left to go. And that's what happens, man. Like I said, you gotta play on defense at all times. Like, you can't leave their shooters open. Like I said, all 3 of these guards can shoot the ball. You can't just double team one of them. You got to stay on all 3 of these guys. Forget about the big man on their team. Like I said, their points come from them 3 guards: RJ Cryer, Sharp, and also Uzan. So it's like, yo, you got to stay with those guys. Stay home with those guys. Forget the other guys, man. The big man, forget the big man. It's like, yo, just play one-on-one with them guys. But any of these guards get the ball, you got to stay home with these guys. You got to stay home with these guys, man. Got to stay home with them guys. Can't double team off of any one of those guards. You got to just play man-to-man on those guards, man, because any guard that gets open for them is going to shoot a 3-point shot. So, hey, stay with your man, you know what I'm saying? Stay with the guards. And like I said, the big man get the ball, that's fine. They're not shooting threes on there, you know what I'm saying? But the guards are shooting 3-point shots. So you got to stay with these guys, man. All right. 3-point game with 32.4 seconds left to go. So this is a ball game, 1 possession game, man. But like I said, the thing with Duke is like, yo, in this situation, got to get that inbounds pass in, man. I don't know what it is with these guys with the inbound passes. Like, they're not really moving fast enough to get the ball and not getting some separations and stuff like that. He said, I can't stand that he's shooting by himself out there. Well, I hope he misses. Even, yeah, man. It's just like, bro, you got to stay with the guards. Forget they big men. Stay with their guards, man. You can't let none of these guards get open because they're shooting that thing. All right, Duke will inbound the ball. Sion James looking to inbound. And it is tapped back out. It'll be Duke ball. But see, what I'm talking about with Duke is like everybody coming to the ball is like, hey, man, y'all got to break away or do something, man. You know what I'm saying? So now they looking at it, man. See who hit it up. All right, so they're looking at it right now. All right, so it is Duke ball, man. So, but Duke has to inbound. They got to get better with these inbounds, man. It's like, bro, you guys got to move, man. Guys got to make themselves really available. I know Houston is holding and all that type of stuff, so they can't get the inbounds pass. But it's like, and another thing is like, why is everybody up, man? It's like, yo, everybody should be back. You know what I'm saying? And just let one person be up there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Everybody is down here. This is what making it harder, though. You know what I'm saying? Not unless everybody gonna sprint back and stuff like that, man. But all right. And Houston gets the ball back. Shot is up. No good. Put right back in. And it's a 1 point game now. There goes Duke. Like I said, they couldn't get the ball inbounds. That's part of the problem. You got to inbound the ball. Guys got to make themselves available. Con Knipple is like, move, bro, go. Let's go. Tyrese Proctor with the ball, and he is fouled. But it's just like, bro, break away. This is what happens. You got to break away, man. You everybody's too close. That's what I'm saying. That's part of the reason why you can't get an inbounds pass. You're too close. And a putback dunking by Houston, and they only down one. But like I said, too close to the basket, man. Everybody got to be away from the basket. It could be one person down there. That's it. You don't need all five guys down there. Don't need all five guys down there to inbound the ball. Only have one person down there to try to get the ball inbounds and have everybody else back. So Tyrese Proctor is on the free throw line to try and ice this game for Duke. His first free throw is up, and it's no good. And it's a foul on Cooper Flag with 19 seconds left to go. And it's a 1 point Duke game, and Houston's to the free throw line, and Tyrese Proctor cannot hit a free throw. Yeah, man. Tyrese Proctor didn't hit the front end of the 1-and-1, bro. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with the guards, man. The guards got to make free throws, bro. They got to be more automatic. These guards have got to be automatic, and they're not automatic. Guards are supposed to be the best shooters on the free throw line. You got to make that shot as a point guard, bro. That's an excuse. You got to make the shot as a point guard. You're a point guard. You're a guard. You got to make free throws. You have to make free throws. You know what I'm saying? That was the front end of the 1-and-1, and you missed it on the front end. That's part of the problem, man. It's like you got to make those free throws. And Robert's first free throw is up and it's good. And Robert's second free throw is up and is also good. And it's a 1-point game. 13-3 run, and Duke inbounds the ball to Sion James. Timeout on the floor, Duke. And this is what happens. Like I said, Tyrese Proctor, you should have made the free throw, bro. You got to make free throws. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. You're a guard. You get to the free throw line, and it's a pressure situation, and you can't even make the front end. You can't even make the front end of a 1-and-1. This is, like I said, all this has just come down. Like I said, Cooper Flag had a great game in this game, but everybody else has not had a great game for Duke, man. It's like, bro, in the second half, guys have just froze up, man. They have just froze up, and when they had 10 chances to help the team. Houston is on a 7-0 run. Yeah, Duke hasn't scored in the last, Houston has scored 7 points in the last 15 seconds because Duke has an inability to inbound the ball. Don't know what these inbound play is like it was. But at the end of the day, you can't have everybody down there to try to inbound the ball. You should have everybody back and just one person up try to get the ball. That's it. When you have too many people around there, it's too many things for like deflections, and that's what happens, man. He said, I don't even know what to say. The situation is so avoidable. Proctor cost us. Yeah, man, this dude can't even hit the front end of a 1-and-1. Can't hit the front end of a 1-and-1 free throw, bro. Yeah, I only trust Khan at the free throw line, but he gave up the ball too. He had to. Yeah, but the thing about it is, like I said, these guys got to make shots, bro. They had to make shots. When the shots is there, you got to make the shots. Even like I said, during the game when he was missing these wide open shots, I was like, yo, you got to make these shots, man. Those shots are there for you to make. You got to make the shots. This is what it comes down to, getting the buckets. But Proctor, like I said, man, this dude is like, yo, gets to the free throw line and clanks the first free throw on the front end, bro. All right, Duke with the ball. Knipple inbound. James inbounds to Knipple. Knipple with the ball over to Flag. Flag with the ball. Fall away shot is no good. And where's the foul? And wow. He's got a foul much earlier than that. Flag with the shot in the lane, no good. Rebounded, you got a foul to do. Don't know what you guys was waiting on a foul to do. He got the rebound, they got the lead. You got a foul to do it immediately. You got to foul him immediately, man. What you doing? Foul the dude. It's like you're looking at the guy. Go and foul the guy, man. What you looking at? It's like, what are you looking at? Foul the dude. He looked back at somebody. So he's like, once that shot was missed, they got the rebound. You got to foul them automatically. But It was just like I said, man, late game execution. But like I said, too many minutes without scoring points. Duke got to score points. And what I say, this was the same thing like the Auburn game. It's like, yo, you got to lead, but you got to keep scoring. You can't just keep, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to lead. You got to keep scoring the ball. You got to stay aggressive. You can't walk the ball up and just go into a half court offense and try to shorten the game. You got to, you got to, which goal? Cryer was first free throws up and it's good. The shot by Flag, no, I don't like care too much of the fadeaway. I thought he was going to take it in there and try to get fouled because when you do a fadeaway shot, it's not going to really work. You know what I'm saying? All right, Cryer's second free throw is up and it's good. And Houston is up by 3. And Duke will inbounds and James throws the ball inbounds and it is stolen and that's it. And that's it. And that's it. Houston has defeated the Duke Blue Devils. So Houston will go on to play Florida for the national championship on Monday night at 8:50, 9 o'clock. And Houston eliminates Duke. So the Cougars come all the way back from 14 points down in the second half to eliminate Duke in this Final Four. So Houston will go on to play Florida for the national championship on Monday night at 8:50. I will be back here doing a game. Me and Big Pat Sports Talk will do the game, the national championship game, man. Like I said, I thought Duke had it, man. They had this game, man. But like I said, Cooper Flag, man, you did all you could, man. These other guys kind of let you down, man. They let you down. Couldn't hit big shots, man. Getting out rebounded, wasn't getting all the rebounds and stuff like that, man. And that's what turned this game in the second half, man. Well, most of the game, because Houston was getting most of the rebounds, in this game. And then, like I said, poor free throw shooting. Tyrese Proctor, you got to make the front end of a 1-and-1. You're a guard. That's what I'm saying. You're a guard. You're supposed to have a good shooting at the free throw line, and you missed. And Houston gets their revenge on Duke from last year. So Houston eliminates Duke. That was on the coach too, but it's also mainly is on the players because there was a lot of time the players wasn't executing. They had guys in the game that wasn't scoring. Mason Gillis, I don't even think he scored in this game. You know what I'm saying? Mason Gillis didn't score. Not too much help off the bench. Caleb Foster didn't score. He missed free throws. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to give up the final stats for this game, man. Cooper Flag and these guys, man, get eliminated by the University of Houston Cougars, Kelvin Sampson. Final score, Houston 70, Duke 67. Cougars, Tugler finishes with 4 points, 8 rebounds. Jawan Roberts finishes with a double-double, 11 points, 12 rebounds. Milos Uzan finishes with 7 points. Emmanuel Sharp finishes with 16 points. LJ Cryer finishes with 26 points. Off the bench, Javier Francis finishes with 4 points. And Malik Wilson with 2 points. Overall shooting for Houston, 23 of 61 for 38%. 3-point shooting, they were 10 of 22 for 46%. And free throw shooting, they were 14 of 18 for 78%. Rebounds, 42 rebounds, 10 assists to go at 9 turnovers. For the Duke Blue Devils, Cooper Flag finishes with 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Kaman Malawach finishes with 6 points, had no rebounds at all. That's part of the problem. You're the center. How you have no rebounds in the game at all? That's part of the problem right there. So no rebounds for Malawach, 6 points. Con Knipple finishes with 16 points and 7 rebounds. He had 12 in the first half. He only scored 4 points in the second half. That's part of the problem, too. Tyrese Proctor finishes with 7 points. Huge part of the problem, too, not scoring at all. And get on the free throw line on the front end of a 1-on-1 in a pressure situation at the end of the game. Couldn't do it, and that sealed the fate of Duke. Sion James, starting point guard, he finishes with only 7 points and 5 rebounds. Another off-shooting night for him, 3 of 9. Proctor, 2 of 8. 7 points. Off the bench, Duke only got 4 points off the bench in this whole game from Malik Brown, 4 points. Mason Gillis didn't score. Patrick Gungbutt didn't play enough and didn't score. Isaiah Evans, Caleb Foster, none of them score. Overall shooting for Duke, 21 of 53 for 40%. 3-point shooting, 7 of 17 for 41%. Free throw shooting, 18 of 23 for 78%. Rebound, Duke got out-rebounded. Duke only finished with 31 rebounds 14 assists, 7 turnovers. They got out-rebounded 42-31, and that's the big, huge problem. They got out-rebounded, couldn't get anything. Houston outscored Duke in the second half 42-33 in the second half. And like I said, Cooper Flag played a phenomenal game. Everybody else in the second half just wet the bed, man. Could not score. Duke got up about 14 points in this game, 13 points, 11 points. They could never salt the game away because they kept, like I said, did not push the pace. They did not pick up the tempo. They just kept playing the game because they had a 14-point lead. So they figured they could just kind of cruise. You can't cruise. You got to keep your foot on the gas. You cannot walk the ball up. You got to keep the pace. You got to keep the up tempo. You got to run. You're 18, 19-year-old. These are 19-year-old kids. You got to run the ball, bro. You can't sit up here and play like a half-court game like you're a 40-year-old man. You got to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? And that's what did it to him in the second half. It's too many droughts in the second half. Went 7 minutes without scoring the ball in the second half of a one, and then towards the end of the game, Houston went on another like 8-0 run, a 9-0 run. Duke is not scoring the ball again. You know what I'm saying? Guys got to make shots. There was a lot of shots there for guys to make. They just didn't make the shots. You know, Proctor had some wide open 3-point shots, couldn't make it. Knipple couldn't make the shots in the second half when the game counted. You got to make those shots. Sion James had a point-blank layup. He missed it. He put on the putback. You can't play like that. You got to play, like I said, you got to play. You got to leave everything out there in the court. And after this game, they didn't leave everything out there in the court. The only person who left everything out there in the court was Cooper Flag. You know what I'm saying? He finished with 27 points, 7 rebounds. But Malawach, you finished with 6 points and no rebounds for a 7'2" guy. How do you have no rebounds? You got to rebound the ball, bro. You can't have 0 rebounds in a game. I mean, you're 7'2". You can't have 0 rebounds in a game. I mean, that's like, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? You got to get the rebounds, bro. Yeah, 1 block shots and 6 points in a game total. I know you was in foul trouble for a little bit of 4 points, but still. Mason Gillis off the bench, no points. Caleb Foster, no points. He misses 2 free throws. You're a guard. You're a point guard. That's what I'm saying. We get a lot of our point guards. The point guards killed us in this game with their free throw shooting and also their shooting. They was not making shots. He said Florida got something for their grass. As they, so this is why you never give a team life. Never, ever. You don't. Houston just officially destroyed everyone's Final Four brackets. Damn. Proctor wouldn't be back on my team next year. Not after that blunder. You can't have that type of inept late game free throw shooting from a junior. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's like you can't do that, man. It's like, yo, that's what sealed the fate in the second half. You got to make free throws. Even in the first half, like I said, when you get point guards are supposed to make free throws, bro. Point guards are the best free throw shooters. The point guards, the shooting guard, small forward, you got to shoot that ball. You got to make those free throws. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's no pressure on you at all. The pressure's on Cooper Flag. That's the guy who has all the pressure, and he delivered. Nobody else delivered when the ball was in his hands. Like, he needed help from his teammates, and his teammates could not help him in this game, man. They couldn't get no rebound. Malawach, you get no rebound in this game as a 7'2" guy. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up, man. Like I said, final score, Houston eliminates Duke. Houston will play Monday night for the national championship against the Florida Gators. Houston beats Duke 70-67, man. So I'll be back here Monday night at 8:50 p.m. for that national championship game, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, man, and all social media platforms to the Man Cave Podcast. Please hit that like and subscribe button, man. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that subscribe button on your way out the door. And also go subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. The link is right there in the chat. And go subscribe to all the great content creators, myself, the Man Cave Podcast, as well as Big Pass Sports Talk, Unpop Opinion Sports, or NYG. Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Mets 21-28, Leaf Diggy, TP Way to Giants, Delay of Game, R0B. Make sure you go and subscribe, man. Like I said, I'll be back here Monday at 8:50, man, to do the national championship game between the Florida Gators and the Houston Cougars, man. Until then, man, see you guys next time, man. Thank you guys for tapping in.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the parade.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rushing, please. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S-God G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like.